Man, you already know this week been extra messy, so you know we had to hit you with another one. Man, shout out to Kanye West for making it to our list again for the biggest donkey. I wish I had a hee-haw button for him. But guess what, man? We got Ice Spice, we got Taylor Swift, we got a murder that happened, man. Hey, man, don't trust these. Hey, my mama told me never say the B word, but hey, we might have to use it this episode. But hey, man, y'all need to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. And also, you know, while you at it, comment, you know, say something nice. Matter of fact, say it twice. But you already know what this is. It's your boy, Jesse J, Phyllis Supreme 305 with my co-host.
It's your boy, Chico Grande, and thank you for that ridiculously long intro.
Hey,
I loved it.
Hey, man.
Give him a little sneak preview, give him a little taste, see what it tastes like.
I've been learning, I've been watching.
You think you saw Bay now?
Hey,
throwing it off your elbow?
Sprinkle, man. Hey.
Watch out, R. Kelly. I heard you get in trouble for the little sprinkle.
Whoa, I don't like no puddings. I don't even eat at McDonald's no more. And why you sending the slugs at my dog, R. Kelly? What did he ever do to you?
Welcome to the show, little pudding pops. It's the episode 107, baby.
Hey, man, we finally here, man. We doing bigger. We doing
Finally
better.
famous.
You already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for watching.
Someone recognized me at Walmart.
Whoa.
I was checking out, and they're like, "I watch your show," and I was like, "You want a picture?" And they're like, "Nah."
You ain't that
and
cool.
I was like, "All right, I guess you're not that cool."
You ain't that cool.
No,
yet.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's all right, man.
I'm joking.
One day we gonna start getting free stuff. You know, my co-host loves the 10-foot long glizzies. So whenever you want to see a little glizzy trick, just give him a glizzy. He'll gladly show.
This man is trying to throw his corn dog trick on me. This man can de-bread a foot-long cheese coney and leave the dog on the stick. But we don't need to talk about that. We need to talk about the news.
Man, whatever, man. Whatever.
I was joking, but apparently on a hot day, you know how to gobble.
Whoa. But speaking of
gobble.
But speaking of gobbling, man, here's right here, man. The first topic of the day. Let me tell you how this school system is still failing our generation. Oh my God, it hurts my heart deeply, deeply. I almost touched the right side of my chest. That's my heart right there.
You don't have a heart. That's why you didn't know.
Hey, I must have went to this school over here. But guess what's going on? Marlin High School is postponing graduation just because 85% of their class isn't graduating.
Because they dumb.
Were you part of this 85%?
I graduated on time.
You sure about that?
Unlike a lot of my friends.
I gotta check.
Hey, what do you mean? I took nothing, but I took like video tech, home economics.
That sounds like
child development.
That sounds like all you have to do is just show up the class.
That's what I took my senior year because I already got everything done. My senior year was coast. I had to be there for football, so I couldn't do half days.
So you saying
So I took all the easy classes.
Man, forget all that. You gonna end it like this. When you graduated? What was your final GPA?
3.9.
All right, we're going back to the topic. Okay, so Texas high school postponed their graduation after 5 kids is only eligible.
Was this in Florida? Sounds like some Florida children work.
See, I ain't tell you my GPA for a reason. Play the video.
As mentioned earlier, Marlin High School announced today that graduation is rescheduled for June after it was found that just 5 of the 33 students in the main program were eligible to graduate.
As of today, just 17 students out of both the main and alternative senior programs are eligible to graduate. Earlier tonight, the superintendent held that mandatory parent meeting to talk about the next steps.
News 10's Chantel Robb headed there to hear how the district plans to move forward and how parents and students are feeling.
Crowded auditorium at Marlin High School Wednesday evening
33 kids.
As heated parents, students, and community members piled in to discuss the district's decision
school.
to delay graduation until June. According to Marlin ISD administration, the decision comes after more than half the graduating class did not meet graduation requirements, specifically because of unexcused absences and failed courses.
So again, we have created opportunities for attendance specifically that I'm speaking on.
Independent School District. We appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you very much. Help us just understand how does this happen?
So, good evening. Throughout the year, students speak with counselors, leadership staff on where they are as it relates to the graduation status. In August, every senior, down to freshman, has a graduation plan. But you have to make sure that you attend classes every day and pass all of your courses. In Texas, we have a 90% attendance rule, and you have to be in class for 90% of the time.
That's where it's
Okay.
in the NBA.
I mean, it all makes sense. It's sad, I guess, at some point if only 5 kids out of the whole group were able to be allowed to graduate. But I guess the standards are indeed the standards. Do you understand why parents are upset?
Oh, I definitely understand the emotions of parents, and I definitely kind of use the.
Of course, man.
He's like, I understand, but nothing's changing.
Of
That's
course,
what I
man.
can tell you.
Nothing gonna change. But I understand parents. Parents gonna feel hurt. Like I've been taking my school. Nah, forget all that, man. These parents, they really upset about that. They gotta keep waking up at 6 a.m. to take their kid to school, and they thought this was gonna be over with. They thought summer was gonna be coming, but nah, your kid got summer school because he had dodo brain.
Yeah, a lot of kids that went to summer school were the real dodos.
I remember back in the day, my mom used to make me go to summer school just
you
because
were a bad child.
No,
and you got punished just so.
I got in trouble. I mean, it's not my fault. I mean, the street lights came on too early, and I came home too late. My mom was like, "You know what? I ain't gonna take you to summer camp. You can go back to school." And I hated it with a passion.
You know, instead of Fat Cat, they should your nickname should be Alley Cat, because that's why your mom sent you to summer school when you didn't even fail.
Man, but back to the topic. So
that would make you drink, just like our unofficial sponsor, non-sponsor,
Twisted Tea.
We still love you, Twisted Tea.
Exactly. We're gonna get sponsored one day. I'm gonna manifest it. It's on my vision board. But like I was saying before, do you think the school did anything wrong by not giving the kids the right curricular guidelines to actually graduate? Because I remember back when I was in school, you had a counselor, you had people to tell you like, hey, to graduate high school, you got to do this many math classes, you got to pass Spanish class, and you got to do like so many things, and you got to have like a 2.0 GPA and pass also the state exam. That was it, and they just made sure you was on that every time. So the fact that these people, the kids, missed the 95%, which is crazy. 95% missing in a day. You can't only miss like 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could miss more than that, but you had to have them excused.
95 days. I mean,
95%.
Well, you only have 95. So 95, you can go 95%, but the other 5% has to be. You can do unexcused absence.
No, I mean,
do they count different?
I don't know if they count different. Put in the comments below, because I don't know. I mean, it could also be different from when we went to high school. They change the rules all the time, so you never know.
It doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna pray for these kids. I'm definitely pray for these parents. But I mean, this school system got to do better.
Well, I remember when I went to high school, they did meet with you every year, and that's how I knew, like, going into my senior year that I was like going to take no classes. I think I only had to take English 4 was the only required class, and
biology,
and my science class. No, I mean, I don't even. Were you done with science my junior year? I took language. I took German.
Oh, he's fancy over here.
Yeah, I took 3 years.
What, for real?
Yeah.
I would have never. I did my one. They said you had to do 1 year of Spanish. I knocked that 1 year of Spanish out, and my senior year I had gym 4 times.
You only had to do 1 year? We at least had to do 2 years. I did 3 for fun.
3 years of 3 years of foreign language?
Yeah, I did 3. No, they required 2.
Nah,
I did 3 because we went to Worst Fest, and I like going to that.
You know, when I was going to school, I never thought in a million years that I would actually need Spanish. So I was like, this is Miami. Majority of Miami's black. I ain't got to worry about Spanish. I mean, majority of Spanish people speak English, and I mean, it is what it is if they don't.
And then you moved to Texas.
Then I moved to Texas, and like, I should learn Spanish.
Yeah, so I should have retained more.
Big facts, because all I know is como se llamo and pantalones, papa fritas and los pantalones.
It's because all you sniff is pantalones.
All I sniff is French fries.
No, that's not. They taught you wrong.
I mean, I probably wasn't 85% too.
But this is hilarious. And they said only, what was it, like 33 kids were the graduating class? I mean, I can't believe that's such a small graduating class. Like, we had, like, in my high school, We had like 1,000 kids pretty much. It was like right, yeah, it was like right at 1,000.
But I mean, one thing I didn't know, because I know with my school, they give you a cap and gown. Like if you didn't have the GPA and all that stuff, they give you a cap and gown. Then you'd have your name on the whole little booklet thing, and then you'd walk, but you would get a certificate of attendance. That was it. You wouldn't get the actual diploma.
Oh, that's weird. No, they didn't let people do that. They had people that didn't that failed the state testing, and like I think you had to pass it your junior year, and if you failed it, you got to take it again in the summer, and then if you failed it again in the summer, you got to take it at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and then I think like twice at the end of the year. And like some of these kids were on their last trial, like where if they didn't pass it on this one, they wouldn't graduate.
That was almost me.
And there was still a handful of kids that failed, and they got that news in class. And
That's
I was
sad.
like, God damn.
I remember the last one I had to pass was the reading part. I think I passed that. I passed that at the beginning of my the end of my junior year, because I think they let me do it twice.
Oh yeah, I think you do it twice your junior year, and then if you didn't get it then,
You get to
do it in
senior year.
the summer,
Hey,
and
but-
then you get to start taking it your senior. There's people that took the test like 8-9 times, and then still failed it and didn't get to graduate.
This thing trash. And then I remember they had the whole SAT. Do you have SAT here?
SATD?
SCDs?
No. SATs?
Yeah, SATs. You had SATs here?
Yeah.
I remember when that came out, they had the whole practice SATs, and I was like, oh yeah, my mom was like, you should take it, you know, do it so you can go to college. And I'm like, man, I barely passed the FCAT. I ain't doing this right here. I refuse.
You know, I thought it was BS, and I'm like, I'm not going to major university. I never studied for it. I never took it. And then I went to community college, and then you take the placement test, and you can qualify for whatever classes you could qualify off of that. And then you do good enough, and then you can transfer to a bigger university. So you really technically don't need it. If you just go to community college first before you go to a real university, you really don't need it. There's really no point. That's kind of funny because people make such a big deal about it. But I mean, if you're going to like certain school for like certain things, then it might be a big deal for you. But if you're literally going for just like regular like business degree or something like that, like you don't need it.
Yeah, I can see that, and I see a lot of people trying to push people to get what's it called? A vocational, like be a AC person.
Oh
like
yeah,
fixed AC.
Those like, I forget what that's called. But
comment below what is it called again. You know, it's kind of slipping my mind right now. But hey, it probably wouldn't have been slipping my mind if I'd have went to this school right here, because this next topic is the reason why we did this episode. It's my guy, my co-host's role model, Kanye Westy.
I don't wear Adidas at all.
You love Adidas. I seen you wear the Kanye West drawers with the holes in them. Maybe they're just dirty. Questions.
I don't know why you're thinking about me in your dreams and why you're putting holy shoness on me, but you need to be saved. But allegedly, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West says all his shenanigans are going to be far more damaging to the kids one day than her S-tape will ever be.
Cap. I call it cap.
And we're going to watch a clip of her basically saying what I just read, and then we'll react to it.
Rhetoric is going to be far more damaging to the kids one day than my tape will ever be. And the one that was supposed to protect me and still does interviews saying they will be my forever protector is the one that is hurting me the most.
Kim Kardashian slams ex Kanye West.
He was the one that started a rumor that said I was hooking up with Drake, having an affair. Our whole marriage, she accused me of that publicly.
During the season 3 premiere of The Kardashians, Kim finally addresses her ex-husband's social media outbursts.
I don't want to be a part of this narrative, and it's like, when is this ever gonna end?
Kim also touched on her former relationship with Pete Davidson.
This was huge. This was also the first person you dated after you were married for
Lord Disick.
And there was like a lot of guilt. He went through a lot because, you know, my relationship.
Pete Davidson been in trauma therapy.
But there were some positive
Pete
moments.
Davidson's arse.
I mean, so look at this. So basically what's going on is Kim Kardashian is still playing the victim. She's over here saying, I'm tired of Kanye West talking about me in his music, selling all these millions and millions of records, everybody listening to it. But at the same time, this is season whatever of Kim Kardashian, and this is your first episode.
This is only season 3 on Hulu.
Ooh, I forgot about that. It is on Hulu now.
No, they had like 20 seasons.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And then they moved to Hulu.
Now they on Hulu, but it doesn't make it's like the pot calling the kettle black. How you gonna say don't talk about me, but your whole season is gonna be about Kanye West? Like, make it make sense.
The whole thing with the Kardashian seasons is like it's like them explaining their narrative. So whatever happened to them that last year that they maybe took L's on, their show is like flips the script. So somehow they take the W and then they try to make that be the history.
See, I can't see, but I mean, so basically, she's holding it. So whatever happens to her, she's not gonna talk about it in the open. She's gonna hold it in for the TV show,
and then it gets addressed on the show.
And then Kanye West, he doesn't talk about it. Well, he talks about it open, and he also talks about it in his music.
He just talks about it everywhere.
That's why you go.
But what do you think? Do you think that Kanye's shenanigans, his tirades, his attacks on Kim's boyfriends, his so-called lashes out, his what else has he done? Oh, he lost the deal with Adidas for being racist. So yeah, his racist tirades.
What about it's not as damaging as Kanye West as Kim Kardashian's S tape. Come on now, everybody's watching this. It's not, and he can say a whole bunch of things. There's other people that feel like it, but there's not everybody's mama getting banged out by a 5-foot leprechaun.
It wasn't a leprechaun. It was Ray J.
Same height, same difference. But like I was saying,
he's taller than 5.
Like I was saying, Kim Kardashian's been disrespecting my dog way too much. All Kanye West want to be is a good father. He want to support his kid, but no, he's been haunted and toyed with and trolled with.
He's being haunted.
He's been. I mean, he said it himself. He was waking up. He woke up in dreams about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson sleeping with his girl. It doesn't make any sense. You got Pete Davidson texting my dog Kanye West saying, I'm in the bed with your girl, your wife. And he's like, where's my kids? Kanye's like, where's my kids? He's like, don't worry about that. And then he took a picture of his gummy snacks.
We put him to sleep. We put him in the kennel.
I got the full Sam card this week.
I'm driving the Rolls Royce this week. I'm driving this to the SNL set.
This is exactly why Pete Davidson deserves every bad karma that he's gonna get. You can't disrespect my dog Kanye West.
I mean, you can. I mean,
he made Jesus walks. You can't disrespect anybody.
Jesus
that
made himself walk.
Kanye West is Jesus. What are you talking about?
Kanye West is a chipmunk.
The dishes. Hey man, comment below. How you feel about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian situation? Do you feel like Kanye West really does, I guess, expose Kim Kardashian too much? Is Kim Kardashian right? Like what Kanye West doing is way more damaging to the kids than his S tape?
I think that it's both damaging, because then they're gonna be like, your dad's a crazy racist and your mother's a whore. That's exactly what they're gonna say.
I mean, but
you want to talk back to me? Do you want me to pull up your mother again? She's just like Lil Wayne's song, like a lollipop.
So they getting licked around. She been with
she's not getting licked around. She's doing the licking around.
And at the same time, she never answered the question about Drake. Were you messing sipping with Champagne Poppy or not?
I heard he champagned all over.
On the light skin slong. That was all on you.
How are you picturing it?
What? Well, I'm not picturing. First off, I'm not picturing your holy chonas, and I'm not picturing Drake's. What are you doing? That's racist. I didn't say anything racist. Man, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just
your
keeping
comments. Just gave
I'm
me.
keeping it a buck. I'm keeping
emotional damage.
That's what your comments gave me.
Listen, whatever, man. I'm keeping it a buck. Everybody knows if Kanye West gotta be the breadwinner. So all the juicy gossip he gotta keep using to stay on top. I mean, he got the Adidas a deal. So what she need to do is use her lawyer powers, make sure that he get all his money back, so they can get back
But why
together.
doesn't he just realize that Kim just...
She belongs to the streets.
She belonged to the streets.
I mean, he knew that. They said Kanye West had an addiction to the porn.
That's why he was with Amber Rose.
Exactly. You know what happened to Amber Rose in a Henny bottle and the big thumb.
She got popped?
Other way around.
She did the popping?
Like a soda pop.
Finger popping?
Disgusting.
I'm
just saying. We
doing
allegedly
popping each other's assholes. It's from 21 Jump Street.
That's strike one. That's strike one. See.
We didn't. I was supposed to add more sound bites. Sorry.
I'm gonna
do it next week.
You about to be up here with the next topic right here. I'm about to put you up here with Target. Because right now, I don't know who we need to cancel.
Why do I get the Target treatment?
Because I'm going to have to cancel you or cancel Target. I'm just saying.
Target loses $9 billion. We actually seen the updated numbers. It's over 10, 11 billion.
In a month. No, in a week.
In a
week? I think it was in a week.
Like a week or two.
It's like in a week they lost more than that.
Share value just a week. Yeah, after boycott. LGBTQ friendly kids clothing. I thought it was like LG televisions. What's the LG slogan? Life is good. Life's good.
Yeah,
LG,
life's good.
Life's
He's great. Man. So yes, it looks like another person jumps on the woke bandwagon.
Did they not learn from Bud Light?
We had Bud Light. We had Adidas. Now we have Target. And I don't know. Target wants to jump on this bandwagon, but you see, everybody's getting.
Why do you sound like an extra from Aladdin?
I was actually going for a Mid-Eastern, French, European. That didn't sound French. Oh man, whatever, man. You already know. See, but listen here. Don't
trying to roll the clip.
Don't worry about me, man.
Just keep being racist.
Listen to the pretty white lady. Listen to what the pretty white lady has to say.
I should hit the button again.
We're at Target right now. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie. That says whatever the hell that means. We have Glad You Came Out, and I'm so happy that you're queer. In the kids section. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, but pride and toddler don't belong in the same sentence. So I found an extra small swimsuit in the child section. It says light binding effect on it. And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say tuck friendly construction. They're giving it to your kids. If that doesn't give you a reason to boycott Target, I don't know what does. But this shit's getting out of hand. They're targeting children, whether you like it or not. And it's time that people actually do something about it. Because if they don't, then guess what? That shit won't just be in Target, it'll be in every store, ever.
Is Target targeting your children?
I think Target is targeting the children. I mean, like, I think we're moving on to a time where everybody's coming out. I mean, like, you got the LGBTQ over here. You got the straight people over here that believe in the whole heterosexual thing. So, I mean, right now we're in a time where, like, we're just trying to find an equal balance. So that's why I feel like Target should just make a section just for trans people. Like, this is trans clothes, but when it comes to kids, that's why it really just gets confusing.
You mean the LGBT community? They should just have like an LG section?
Yeah, they should have an LG section, and like, but I don't think you should tell little kids. It's like, there's no reason why a 5-year-old kid
needs to tuck.
I mean, hey, yeah, it just doesn't make it. What you want to say?
I just don't understand why they're having tuck-friendly products.
You ain't never had the tuck before?
Didn't they have the tuck rule? Isn't that what Tom Brady needed to win a Super Bowl? The tuck rule. Is this now they're using it at Target? You see, you can't trust these Patriots. I mean, it started with Tom Brady and it ended with Target.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't understand this. What I don't understand is like,
I hate you, Tom Brady.
I understand if you like over like 16 and older, and they got 16 and older clothes, but this is like kids, like
or 17 or 18.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, these are toddler. These are kid clothes. Like, what parent is saying, oh, yeah, let me walk in the store and buy my kid this? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why would you do that? Like, how do you know your kid is going in that direction? You're only 5.
Hey, but y'all could keep boycotting Target. I will go there and get all the deals. Put everything on sale, Target.
You just want all the Star Wars stuff.
I'm getting all the Star Wars stuff.
Because every time you go to Star Wars, it's always sold out.
I hate it.
But they said this is going so bad that the actual woke community is actually mad and upset because they're finally losing. Because you see the Bud Light situation, Bud Light is sticking behind their whole campaign of having the trans person on the front cover of the can. It's trans, right?
Yeah.
The trans person on the front cover of the can. They're sticking to their guns. They're sticking with it, but they're continuously losing money. Like they losing money.
Everybody losing money.
They losing money. You might not see Bud Light no more. You might only see Budweiser. And people are feeling like, this is just people taking a stance. Like they tired of people trying to
put it in their face,
shove this in your face. So what we got to do is just take the money away.
You just got to untuck it and leave it out there.
Exactly. You know, let that thing hang.
You gotta let that thing hang.
Nah, but
that's what you gotta go to Target and
let it. Oh, that's what people are also doing too. There are some people that are dressing up in like this woke clothes. You know, dudes wearing the tuck-it clothes, walking through Target, bothering people.
They're bothering the employees, which should be harassment.
It's not. But hey,
those employees didn't choose no rules, but it's funny. It's not funny.
You can't walk up and
don't support those videos and look them up on YouTube of people wearing the tuck swimsuits and the Target employees not knowing what to say.
If somebody walks up to you in a Target swimsuit and say, "Hey, can you see my tuck? Is it tucked in enough?
Tucked good?
Is it tucked good?
Hey, can you help me put this to bed? It needs to be tucked in. You know what? It may need a bedtime story. Why don't we figure this out in the dressing room?"
Pause.
I thought they're there to help. Is that not a helping hand?
This is exactly why Target is sending out a letter saying that,
JK,
we going to eliminate a lot of clothing. So what they're doing is they're slowly pulling away from some of their items. So, the alleged tuck clothes that now they're saying that never happened. They're taking that away. And some people, like now the woke side is getting mad. So, it's like, it's a double-edged sword. You went woke. Now, all the people that didn't really care about that stuff, majority of people that most likely voted for Donald Trump, didn't like it. They took dollars out your pocket. Now you're trying to get your dollars back. And now the people that's woke saying, nah, you was on our side. You stay on our side. You up now.
But they've been ups. Half of the country's been wanting to kill half of the country
Sam's Club,
for like
so I don't
8
care.
years.
I'm a Sam's Club card member. I love their pizza.
Yep. I heard you love more than the pizza.
Whatever, man. Comment below, man. Tell me how
isn't that the place that has like the 2-foot coney?
Listen here, man.
Lizzie gone.
You have to practice somewhere. How you think I won a championship belt? I'm Mr. Discount Double Check for a reason.
Oh, you won the against the what was that dude's name?
The
that
Chinese
always used
man?
to win? The Obakashi or something?
47 conies in 7 minutes. That's me.
That's a lot of meat.
Man, but comment below. Tell us how you feel about this. Do you feel like this is the government really trying to take control of our kids, trying to force this woke stuff on us? Because I understand we going to new times. Everybody needs to be accepted, but the kids really ain't. The kids ain't. If the kids ain't safe, who you ain't safe?
Isn't this what R. Kelly went to jail for?
Basically.
So we're taking Target to jail.
Like I said,
put in the comments below. Are we taking Target to jail?
Hey,
let us know.
Might have to start shopping at slave Walmart. They be slaving their coworkers.
It's just all the old people that are still trying to survive. They can't live off their Social Security, so they put them as a greeter, and they just stick him in a corner. Hello. It's true. You ever go in Walmart and the person is like, and you're like, yeah, hi. Like, God, how is that person? I guess that person still needs to work.
Yeah, that is.
They didn't save for retirement. Dang.
It's going to hell.
It's gonna happen to all of us.
Oh man! But
eventually, everyone that listens to this podcast is gonna go back to dust.
Hey, what do you think all the old co-workers there, like all the old greeters, are saying there every time as soon as this pride little department popped up?
They were the first ones to revolt. They're the ones taking pictures, put it on Facebook. You can't believe what I seen today. Transgressions are upon thee. You know, they talk like olden times. They're old.
I know that's racist. What's the racist button? Somebody press it.
It's ageist.
Facts. But hey, man, speaking of facts, man, hey, gotta keep it dick length apart.
Whoa.
Hey, that's what you said.
Just trying to play swords.
We ain't locking on to that loading dock.
Loading dock is not accepting. Shields are still up. Do you have anything else to say about Target and their infidelities?
Save the kids, man. Please.
Is Target gonna go bankrupt like Bud Light?
Man, please. I pray that. I'm gonna get serious. I pray that Target actually, gets a section for the LGBT community and have it over there. Don't confuse.
Would that be your favorite section? The Rainbow World?
Hey, if Fabulous can wear girl shoes, why can't I? I can see me wearing a.
His name's Fabulous. You already got to question him.
He hangs with P. Diddy.
He might be full zest.
And he also hangs with P. Diddy.
Yep.
Double question.
Who hangs with YK Osiris. Or in. Well, that's besides the point.
But speaking of hanging out, man, this next topic right here, man, this dude can't hang out with us, man. He can't kick it with the squad. He ain't cool enough. He ain't gang. It's everybody's favorite simp, Derek Jackson. Mr. Black Man Don't Cheat. Guess what? He cheated. Are you surprised?
I thought that was like a troll. Because I thought it really meant the other thing.
You thought he was a troll or the shirt was a troll?
The shirt. I thought they try to cover up that they always cheat by making this don't cheat narrative.
You do know black men are like the most faithfulest race of all time. It's on Wikipedia.
No, this is like the mid agenda, like the people that wanted to make Jordan 1 mids cool. So they started always commenting oh, these are cool, and then they started their own hashtag, the mid agenda. I felt like that's what the black men don't cheat. It's fake.
Whoa.
Fake news.
Is it so?
They might as well put hashtag fake news right below.
So black man don't cheat. How on a level of fakeness? Is it WWE fake or is it NFL fake?
What that shirt's message is fake?
Yeah.
Oh, that's straight up WWF. We already know there's a script there.
So who's the most faithful person? The race of all kind.
Probably someone that
Jamaican,
is,
Haitians,
no,
Dominicans,
no,
blacks,
no. Probably someone that's a Jamaican. I'd be faithful. Look at this man. He's gonna lose his lunch over here. No, I'm just saying this shirt is a lie.
First off, black man don't cheat. I've
personally seen.
I can attest for that right now.
I've personally seen my co-host face the consequences.
I've never. You must be talking about 6 pound baby Jesus. Cause me right here.
Nah, he never. He never got caught. No, I'm just kidding. He was a saint.
Hey man, all single ladies over there.
When were you faithful?
Since 1989, since I've been born, baby. I'm a one woman man.
85 was a good year.
I treat women like queens. I treat them how they deserve to be treated. I give them the attention they deserve.
If you treat them how they deserve to be treated, and you treat them like a McDouble rapper where you throw them out the window. Whoosh.
I thought just my friend. You know my friend no more? You want to meet me? Hey, you want to meet me outside?
Yeah, but then I'll be the only one coming back inside.
Man, play the video.
How it affected me in that little segment of his post was referencing that, even down to our daughter. Like I had some issues with the complexion of our daughter, because that was the type of woman that he would go after. And I'm not dark, super dark skinned woman. And our daughter's like a little chocolate little princess. She has it, and I'm just like, how does she look like the women that he wants?
Wow, that's deep.
How does she look like the women that he wants and he desires and he loves? Like, You know, like, I don't understand. It's like they had her even though I carried her. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to work out.
You gotta let that sit. You can't, Lord Jesus. You said they had her even though you had her?
They had her even though I carried her. That's what I felt like for a long time. I had to really sit down and
because her skin tone represents the type of women that he would cheat on you with.
Yes. Yes. And so it just played on the rejection and the abandonment and the not like, choose me. What is there about me? Right? Our daughter even has everything that you like search for, or at least
search for.
I mean, that's real sad. I mean, I really feel for her. I hate that she feels that way, that that she has to question like why she's here. Like, you don't even like me. Like, you like our daughter. Our daughter's like what you like, dark skin. I mean, it's sad. Nobody ever wants to feel like that, feel neglected, feel unwanted. But at the same time, you gotta be strong, and you gotta honestly like realize that most dudes, like some dudes, cheat with one person, and then like you'll see like, okay, he's always cheating with that one person. Then like other dudes like Derek Jackson, I can tell he's already said like he's messed with like over 100 women, 100. He cheated on like 100 women. There was also other times where like she was there in the room while he cheated. You know, they was like doing the whole cuckold thing. Yeah, I think
the what hole?
Cuckold. You never heard of that? Like when the couple, like a couple, one of them like the same sex want to see you have sex with.
Oh,
well, basically
yeah,
not the same sex.
Weirdos,
It can be like it don't have to be the same sex. Like it can be like a woman want to see you pound down her man. But I mean, it is what it is. Pound town, that booty hole brown. It is what it is. Too soon.
I don't know what you talking about.
I mean, but hey,
you about to get maced.
Nah, but I mean, back to what she was saying. Like, I mean, she's been through a whole lot of trauma. That's one thing I learned, that you can. One thing I learned, and the one thing that this red pill stuff does is they'll tell you that, you know, you can cheat on your women. You know, women are saying like they're the queens and you're the kings, and kings have concubines. So it's like in your God-honored right to do that. But at the same time, I've witnessed it. Like, there's no way you can cut it like deep down emotionally. It like hurts them. And for some strange reason, when they feel hurt, like they feel sick, and then like their emotions attached to like their health, and like next thing you know, they sick and they don't want to go do anything. They don't want to go to work. Cause that's one thing I did see. Like, you ever see a girl like leave work early? You be like, why you leaving? Like, my boyfriend. You be like, but you just clocked in. Like, yesterday you were telling me your bill's late. Like, the math ain't mathing.
You gotta figure it out. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you gotta stay at work, figure it out. But nah, like, it feels like once something emotionally bothers them or whatever it is, messes with them, however, it makes them feel a way that they don't want to feel, like they just don't want to be there anymore. So I can understand how she feeling. I mean, it sucks. And I just don't like this dude, Derek Jackson. I'm gonna say the N-word, and I don't even say the N-word. I've been doing good 2023. I said it no time. What? How you just... That's the second time.
It's strike two. The other day.
Strike two.
You saying
first strike with your holy white chones. Next is the calling me out, trying to expose me.
You get exposed every episode. Half the time it's by yourself.
Man, whatever. But how do you feel about? Let's see. How do you feel about dudes?
I thought it was funny because we actually covered this in the past.
You remember it
when
now?
She was defending him like crazy when she had like the
voodoo,
her curly hair and her glasses on
and the bonnet. You like her hair?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, she was like, you know, she wanted to defend her man. She defended her man. You know what's crazy is she stayed with him and he divorced her.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, though, because it's like she was saying that he always cheated with dark-skinned girls, but it's like...
It's probably only the ones they caught. You know how it is. Like, you can cheat with, like, 10 girls, and, like, your girl always finds the worst one out of all of them. Like, really? You found this one? You should have hit me up yesterday. I was with the baddie. The baddie with the fatty. Sweet.
But you say you live this shirt. Self-snitching at an all-time high. Hey. I told you this shirt was lies and deceptions. This shirt is basically smoke and mirrors.
He said, come to the winning side, the Jamaican side.
Come to the winning team.
That's what these black girls doing, and I won't allow it. I slap you. Nah, but honestly, for real, Derrick Jackson, I'm really tired of seeing him. You don't really see him on his Instagram anymore. I mean, on his YouTube page anymore. I looked it up. I think the last time he posted was like 6-7 months ago. But right now, he's on like Country Wayne. You know Country Wayne?
He looks like he's on steroids.
He's an ex-football player.
Yeah, he was on steroids.
He didn't, I mean, yeah.
He looked like he got tiny grapefruits.
You mean the Whataburger nuts?
Yeah. Not made until you order it.
Disgusting. That's nasty.
What are you talking about? You look like Mr. Whataburger.
He got the Burger King nugget nuts.
No,
the 20 nuggets for $1.
Yeah.
You know that's kangaroo meat, right?
You look like you're at the Whataburger window right now.
You should stay. It's like disrespect Jesse Day.
Would you like spicy ketchup with that?
Oh man, but comment below how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like you're tired of hearing about? Oh, I forgot about that. I almost forgot. You know, Country Wayne, the comedian Country Wayne. He does, like, you probably don't know, he does skits on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, he does skits on YouTube and also on his Instagram page, where like he's like this actor and like he just.
Does he do the dances after he's?
Nah. That's Big Groove. Big Groove is the GOAT. Nah, Country Wayne is his comedian. He does like little skits on his Instagram page. Yeah, now I see Derrick Jackson on those videos, and he's actually like poking fun at himself. You know, he's doing the skit like where he's like the real good dude, because you know he's a male feminist. You never respect male feminists.
That's lots of deceptions.
You never trust
ladies. Never trust a male feminist.
Oh yeah.
They're only doing it because they're dogs.
Exactly.
They're undercover dogs.
They either trying to get in your pants or they either trying to get over you. But either way it goes, they not good. Any guy that just overly tells, basically like, yo, yes man, you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to mess with it. I'm just telling you, and I don't even want, I don't want to smash you. I don't want to pipe you down. So I'm gonna give you the God honest truth. If I want to smash you and pipe you down, I may give you the Disney tale, fairy tale stuff. You know, the same thing he told Pocahontas.
He always tells girls the same thing. That he was the orphan. And they found him in a basket. And that you look like a good mama.
Exactly. I was swimming down that stream on my basket. Then I got saved by that pack of foxes. And the next thing I know, I was swinging in the trees. I was swinging in the trees with the monkeys, talking with the monkeys, hanging with Tim Allen.
No, it wasn't with the foxes. It was with the seagulls. And you lived in one of them speak.
What's up with your fascination in my throat? What's going on? You see?
I didn't say nothing about your throat. You're over here talking about throat. What are you saying, throat lord?
Whoa! Speaking of throat lord, right here.
You're the color of a beak.
I'm about to pick you. Pause.
See what I'm talking about, chat. Put it in the chat now. My co-host is on a pecking spree. Little peck.
Oh my God!
Calm down, little peck.
Speaking of little peck, man, we got somebody. They got small D energy. This next topic here, baby D. We talking 3 inches.
I hate this guy. I hate the way he talks. I hate his facial expressions. He's like a sloth human, and he needs to just be put down. You know, need to put him down.
You know,
put down the sloth.
You know what's funny? If somebody would have told my co-host that if you wake up, if everybody would have told my co-host that by the end of May, you would have knew about Chris Sales so much that you want to slap him, he probably wouldn't believe you.
I still don't remember his name. I just know he needs to be slapped. By his voice, the way he talks, his mannerisms, just all bad. 2 thumbs down to Chris Sales. I see why your girl left you.
Exactly, man. If you don't know, Chris Sales, baby daddy of Queen Naija, is being messy. You know, I mean,
he's like, hey, I ain't snitching, but I don't shoot the messenger. You know, it's like the messenger would be snitching. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this one random girl told me how he was like laying pipe at Kai Kent's boat. And I was like, you ain't got to tell me nothing. And then I told the world. It's like, what are you talking about, dude?
He flexing. And he's like, oh, man, we got a video for you right here, man. Press the button.
I was thinking, I was asking myself, should I answer this or should I just leave it alone? But I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to give my honest opinion on it.
Hold on, let me go back to that. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get the volume. They don't want to listen. I'll go back to it and then just play it. Or not. All right, here we go.
I was thinking, I was asking myself, should I answer this or should I just leave it alone? But
You gotta drag it.
I'm trying to drag it. Honestly, the computer doesn't even want to listen to this guy. That's how bad that they said that this man is. His voice is so that bad. Like, look, it won't even let me
drag it right now to see it. So you don't even want you to talk about it, man. We just click it. We ain't gonna play him. We gonna stay on the screen. We just stay on him. I mean, cause I made my co-host watch it at least like 47 times.
My reenactment was like basically spot on. So you can watch the video on your own. We hate this guy. Cause he's like, I don't understand. Like, I don't talk about it. I just put a video on YouTube. Here's the link.
Exactly. And if you don't know what's going on, Chris Sales, like my co-host said, went to Kai birthday party. It was on the Chris Sales didn't go to Clarence went on the birthday party with Kai's birthday on the boat, had a whole bunch of baddies on there, and supposedly, allegedly, Chris found out that one of the baddies had sex with Clarence.
Got freak nasty.
And the funny part is they show the DMs and they're saying the only reason why Chris Sales even said all this stuff is because at first the girl was ignoring him because he hit her up first and then she didn't reply. And then a couple of days later, he wrote her again and said, hey, how you going to ignore me like that? And then the first thing she was like, well, how do you, it's like, what's up? It's like, hey, how you doing? She's like, well, why you over here telling people that, that I had sex with Clarence? And she's like, I'm just saying that. I mean, that's what people telling me. That's what people saying. And he's like, oh, well, I never use your name. And she's like, oh, yeah, I respect that. Like, you telling people that Clarence cheated, but you ain't using her name, which is all, it's funny stuff. Because how you saying you don't want your girl back, but you doing all this tendencies? Like, how you over here?
Your new man.
Exactly, and you over here saying, I don't do this for clout. I mean, I got money. I don't want Naja back.
He's like, I'm already famous. And if you say I'm not famous, that's okay too. He's a weirdo, man.
Exactly, and like he's like, I cheated. He's like, I cheated on my baby mama.
Like 3 times only.
Exactly, and then like, I just want her to know that Clarence ain't faithful. He cheating too, Clarence.
Might as well come back home.
Exactly, might as well come back home because Clarence, he doesn't get any money. He's a stay-at-home father. But he calls her stay-at-home baby mama. They don't like each other. But I mean, I understand it. As soon as you had your baby mama, y'all broke up because you cheated. She went to another man. He's doing right by her. Right now, Clarence hasn't said anything. He hasn't really responded about this. Right now, you see on Queen Naja's page that she's out of town, like, some little place with a beach water, maybe turkey and Caicos, somewhere nice. Because every time I see her, she ain't got nothing on. I love it.
And you love it?
I love it.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I see why Chris mad. I'd be mad too if I fumbled the bag. Because she a thick one. She a stallion. Not like Megan Thee Stallion. Not like Megan Thee Stallion. She trash.
Yeah.
But hey, man, comment below. Let us know how
she trash? Because she snitched on Tori, your dog?
Of course. She a snitch. And also, she already know what happened. Her best friend snitched.
If we were at like exclusive listening party to whoever, DDG, your boy DDG invites you, and Meg Thee Stallion's there. She's like, hey, Felix, I seen your show. I want to show you who's the real fat cat. Why don't you holler at me? You'd be like, Maggie, you could walk.
I'm going to smash first, and I'm be like, you have to. I'm going to smash first, and be like, you don't have to do my dog. You ain't to do my dog Tori like that, man. You ain't to do my dog Tori like that.
And then you and R. Kelly.
Yona, go to shower. I mean, hey, she with it. Hey, I'm always down with a girl that's with the ish. Hey,
I always wondered why you had the special sheets. I was like, why do you have sheets that's waterproof?
Hey, man, you must look in the first drawer. The first drawer got the scuba goggles.
It's going in deep.
I'm too deep.
I ain't never been to the center of the earth, but it looks like you're trying.
But speaking of trying, man, looks like this next topic is trying to break my heart. man, this dude, Taylor Swift's current boyfriend,
rumored boyfriend,
alleged boyfriend,
Matt
is
Healy's
dissing on my baby Ice Spice. He over here saying Ice Spice got no talent, she ain't worth it. But you know what I'm noticing, what I'm realizing, that this dude is just a jerk. Like a real.
He's the lead singer of the 1975.
Is that a group that you used to listen to?
Yeah, it's also a group that Travis Scott has sampled.
What's one song about them that you know off the top of your head? Do you know any?
Well, I'm trying to think of the song that he sampled. It was
let me see.
my phone's over there. Where's your phone?
I threw it in the back because I'm a professional now, baby. But hey, man,
we got a video
about this.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna grab my phone. It's right here.
Listen to alternative music. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't expect that. Yeah, shout out Coldplay, the 1975, obsessed with them. Listen
That was in your pocket.
Ice Spice, you know who that is?
Nick doesn't know who it is.
She's like
one of the Spice Girls.
Yes, that's
she's
right.
like this rapper.
She's the rapper
that
from
has
the Spice
one
Girls.
Inuit Spice Girl. Just this chubby Chinese lady. Yeah, I rap that music. Do they talk like that? Do Inuits talk like that?
They don't talk with a Chinese accent.
They talk like a more Hawaiian style.
Yeah, more Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hawaii.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't play this song.
Loco, coconut.
Yeah, that's what Ice Spice is like.
She's a very attractive woman that released one song and basically.
So you slide in your DMs, you're like, so what are you, a fucking Eskimo?
Yeah, that's what I was like, you fucking dumb.
Yeah. Anyways,
Ice Spice, you know who that is?
Listen to alternative music.
Yeah, so they sampled Money from the 1975 to make Travis Scott's Don't Play.
I gotta hear that song. Hey, comment below if
You've heard it.
Comment below if you ever heard that song. But I mean, so I guess you heard it. Taylor Swift's alleged.
What did he call her, man? He called her like an Eskimo.
He called her Eskimo. He said she's a one-hit wonder. I mean, first off, she got Munch. She got That Boy's a Liar. So that's two. Learn how to count, big boy. Learn how to count. And matter of fact, that thing fat. So that's 3 hits. Exactly. But I mean, like, you can already tell that he's a jerk. You really shouldn't even care about him. I don't really know why Taylor Swift is even messing with a guy like that. She didn't come over here to the winning team. You know,
you heard it here first. My co-host loves snow bunnies built like the aliens in Men in Black, the coffee aliens. So snow bunnies that are shaped like ski poles. Holler at Tales from the Crib 2-0 on IG, and I will hook you up on a blind date with Felix Fatty Cat Supreme 305.
Man, hey, you know, I mean, if you could enough,
and they paying for dinner.
Oh, I'm going there. They paying. Wait. I'm
gonna tell them that your favorite place to eat is Red Lobster.
First off, Red Lobster is trash. You know, I'm more of a filet mignon type of person. You know, you got to take me over.
You're a filet mignon type of girl. So what you want, like Ruth Chris?
I need that J. Alexander's, that Ruth Chris, that what's that place? Kona Grill.
They're taking you to Chili's. Let's be honest.
I'm not a Chili's. I'm not a 2 for $10 type of beef.
You a 2 for $10.
I'm not
a 2 for $10.
Listen, you ain't leaving $40 on my dresser. Listen, it's $100 or better. This boom boom bounce.
For $100, you said your boom boom bounce.
Oh my god.
We ain't even
go. I mean, this is a kid show, right? This is a kid part right here. But listen,
why is this a kid part?
Let me finish.
You sound like Target. You bringing kids in all the wrong areas.
First off, if kids love Taylor Swift, everybody knows
they're gonna love your Pound Town.
Woody O. Brown.
See, caught him right there. Put the cuffs. Strike 2. This might be strike 2 and 3. Put the cuffs on him. Put the cuffs.
Nah, but
Lock him up.
People were saying that this is the reason why Ice Spice ended up on Taylor Swift's new album, and that new album just came out this past week. I think I forgot the name of it, but it's like the 3rd edition of the same tape, which I still haven't really found out.
It's like the deluxe. I hate when people do that.
It's like a triple deluxe. So basically, she had like 2 more songs on it. And she also, one of the 2 songs was the Ice Spice song, and it was basically, it wasn't mastered right? You know, Ice Spice verse sounded really, really shitty. So that's what people were saying that you know, she rushed it, and the only reason why the only reason why she did is because, you know, her alleged boyfriend, which once again I say this boyfriend, you know, made her mad, said something real disrespectful. You know, this is what she had to do. So let me ask my co-host if your girlfriend disrespects YB, you gonna do a song with him?
What?
If let's say you're a rapper,
Yeah.
you got a girlfriend,
Yeah.
she talk bad about another rapper, are you gonna give him a song on your album to make him feel better?
No, I don't care. Forget him.
Even if
I heard the album flopped anyway.
Even if it wasn't that person, if it was another rapper.
Yeah, no.
Still no?
Unless I liked them.
So you feel like Taylor Swift?
If someone that I supported or thought they were cool, then I would help them out. If it's someone that I don't really care about, then I don't care about them.
So you feel like, I mean,
simple as that, Cracker Jack.
It doesn't matter if the album did. I mean, it doesn't matter if the track.
I just feel like Taylor Swift's always trying to get her little foot in the hip hop community, and she was like, "Oh, let me turn this sour into something sweet, like this was the Sweet and Sour Kids. Instead of my boyfriend talking ish and Ice Spice, I'm gonna talk to Ice Spice direct and be like, you know what? I'm so cool. I think you're cool. He made a mistake. Let's make this right. Let's do a track together." She almost used it as a way to get the feature instead of being so random and being like, "Oh, let's just do a song." She'd be like, "Oh, I don't even know you." So she used the contact to apologize to her, which she probably thought was cool that she apologized to her in person, and then or over the phone or whatnot. And then now she's like, let's just super squash it and let's get on the track together.
I mean, I probably squash it too. I mean, if I'm on a Taylor Swift track, if I'm on a Taylor Swift, I mean, if it was like somebody small, like Nav or
you squash Nav.
No, if it was like Nav or Rich.
Nav.
Nah, if it was like Nav or Rich the Kid, I'd be like,
but
nah.
Rich the Kid would be it.
I'm like, nah, I still middle finger up to you. I ain't messing with you. It ain't worth it.
What about Nav?
Double middle finger up to you.
But then who would you smash?
What?
That's what I've been saying the whole time. And you're like, I don't know, Nav, Rich the Kid. I was like, oh, okay. I want to hear this.
I said apology of him. If somebody was like, hey, it's like the whole, what would you rather do? Would you rather get $250 worth of food stamps or dinner with Soulja Boy? I choose the food stamps. So basically, I'm saying if Nav or Rich the Kid was like, I apologize, I'm gonna let you get on my album. Do you forgive me? I'd be like, nigga, your shit don't even sell. Get out of my face.
N-bomb, strike 3.
I'm just
saying. Get out of here.
I'm just saying, like, some people you can't move around with that clout. But if you Taylor Swift, I mean, some things you gotta let slide. If you Taylor Swift, if you Drake, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West, you might look the blind eye.
Solange didn't let Jay-Z slide. She slid on him on the elevator. She knocked him out. So what do you think? Do you think that this was a fake? No, but that's the question that we're asking here. Do you believe that this was a fake feature? Do you think that this was just her trying to diffuse him talking trash by giving her a free feature? Because they said even Ice Spice's verse sounded rushed and the whole song didn't sound mastered well. It sounds super rushed.
I mean, I feel like this is one of these throwaway songs. Like, you're gonna do this now. You're gonna do the whole publicity.
And then something double like deluxe. So it's like, you didn't even make the album or the deluxe album. You made the deluxe.
I mean, thinking about it like this, it's like a win-win. Like your alleged boyfriend did something bad, talked down about her. You resolve that situation, and also you made this basically a rollout. Because I really didn't know Taylor Swift was gonna drop until Moneybagg Yo said he's not gonna drop because of her and because this whole Ice Spice situation.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like a double win for Taylor Swift. You just gonna boost the album rates up. Just gonna introduce It's gonna introduce a whole lot of people to from Taylor Swift to Ice Spice. So Ice Spice is gonna get that whole little boost up. So I mean, hey, it's the end of the hot girl era. I'm all for it. I love Ice Spice. Down with the City Girls. Down with Megan Thee Stallion. Down with Hot Girl Summer. And Acting Bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna get some hot girls on Tales from the Crib and see how you act.
I'm like real bad.
Bad. Like your favorite song.
Like Tyga.
Like Tyga? On Only Bros?
On Grindr. Because you keep trying.
Well,
on Grindr.
That's what you doing now.
Hey man,
God dang.
But speaking of doing,
I'll make a joke and he just outs himself publicly.
I'm just saying. Speaking of grinding, speaking of getting my horizontal hula hoop on, let me show you my favorite spot. Bring up the couch.
I don't want to bring up the couch anymore.
You have to put it out.
This couch might got stains on it.
You have to put it outside. Put a sign on it. Do not use. Dirty, real dirty. I'm like P Diddy dirty.
Welcome to Couch Announcements. It's your favorite part of the show. We'll tell you what's going on, what's news with Tales from the Crib, what can you expect from us, and maybe answer some questions you have. Welcome to the Couch Show. Couch Announcements. It's the halftime show.
I mean, if you want to fast forward this part,
snug in the couch.
It's only going to be like 2 minutes.
Don't fast forward the part. This is the best part of the show. My favorite part.
True.
You tell them to fast forward my favorite part.
Hey, guess what? So, on Tales from the Crib news, I got to give myself a pat on the back. In sports clips, it's out. And to check out my Carmelo Anthony short. And to check out my Doc Rivers short. You put up my Doc Rivers short yet?
No.
I fucking can't stand you.
God dang, that's your language. You dropping F-bombs all on the couch.
You Flareon. You're such a Flareon.
You putting F-bombs everywhere, but the Carmelo clip did get over almost 3K views on Instagram.
I told you, man,
so
I'm doing it.
Thank you for that on the reels.
You know, exactly.
But then everyone's like, Carmelo's a bum. And I was like, I didn't say that he was the champion of all champions. I just said he was really good at offense. I literally said that he didn't play D or pass.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny as hell. Everybody, I'm over here talking with my co-host, talking about how, Carmelo Anthony retired. He's really good. But, even though he doesn't have any rings, you can still compare him with LeBron James. Because offensive-wise, as an offensive weapon, LeBron James can't hold a candle to Carmelo Anthony. But, everybody took it the other way around. And they thought my co-host said that Carmelo Anthony's better than LeBron James.
I didn't say that.
That's what everybody's getting on him.
You haters. I need to put a disclaimer at the bottom. I'm going to change the subject line. I'll be like, for all you haters. I didn't say he's better. I just said he had more offensive moves. Which is true, because LeBron still can consistently hit a turnaround fadeaway.
Horrible. But, hey, man, we got guests coming on this show, so you need to stay tuned. We already had guests on here 2-3 times already.
Yeah, check out if you watch
105,
some of our last
104.
couple episodes. We've had Chelsea on here as a voice from the side. Let us know if you like having her on the show and her input. She was on like half of the last episode. She fell asleep. We had to put her on the real couch because she passed out. We did a late night taping. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have girls on camera, so what I mean. Hopefully, it's gonna get a whole.
I already got one girl on camera. My co-host.
I'm about to put the paws on you.
The cat paws.
These paws are meant for scratching. But speaking of scratching, man, let me tell y'all what y'all been scratching on, and I see it, and I watch the views. I see y'all watching TFTC gaming. Got my co-host doing
2K.
2K. I'm over here doing a wrestling. You see y'all clips getting better. You see I got jumped. Oldest in the Alpha team, they jumped me. I had the title. Now I lost the title. So, we going to see how that story mode go. I'm going to keep playing the game. I drop the game at least 2-3 times a week.
My coach gets beat up pretty good on wrestling.
Pause.
What happened to the UFC videos?
I got one dropping. I got 2 dropping this week.
I've been waiting for the UFC videos. Check out my 2K series with Chico O'Block. It's on TFTC Gaming. Check out TFTC Gaming. You go to other channels, TFTC Gaming. We're playing UFC. We're playing wrestling. We're playing 2K. I just played a classic Star Wars game. Check it out. It's all on that channel. People seem to really like our wrestling series and my 2K series. So check both of those out. There's playlists for both so you can catch up and watch all the episodes. 62 freaking episodes. That's a lot of 2K. That's a lot of hoops. That's a lot of 50-point games. And then we got crib reactions. We didn't do too many videos that last week, so we didn't post our videos. I didn't put it on the side for y'all to see, but get us to 5K subs. We're growing on that channel, and we just recorded like 7 videos. We're probably going to record another 7 or 10 videos in the next 2 days. So we're going to try to have like 30 videos in the tuck, so we could drop a video every single day, Monday through Friday.
We working, baby. We working.
We're getting crib reactions back to a video Monday through Friday.
Exactly, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Like Diddy say, man. We on fuego. We got like 7 videos in the tuck. Tomorrow, gonna do the gym, but the next day we're gonna do like 10
we're
more
gonna try
videos.
to do a couple before the
What?
gym. We can
For
shoot
real?
like 4.
Ooh, we own it. All right, so we're gonna keep y'all up to date on that, man. Make sure y'all watch the other pages, the reaction page, the gaming page, the clip page, the TikTok page, the Instagram page.
It's all in the
my Grindr
description.
page, my POF page, my Pornhub page.
You can't say that.
Oh.
Your little dub page is what he said. But
speaking
check
of-
out all of our pages, all in the description.
Exactly, man. But speaking of can't say, man, I can't say how much I despise this woman right here. One thing I can't stand is somebody that can't keep their hands to themselves. I never understood how the math worked that if somebody calls you the B word, you can hit them in the head with a piano. That doesn't even make any sense. And what she did right here doesn't make any sense right here.
Yeah, it says former Florida State star Travis Rudolph is on trial for murder. His alleged girlfriend attacked him and then proceeded to text her brother to also target Rudolph. When her brother and friend showed up, one of the men was shot and killed, and now he's on trial for it. She took the stand, and y'all are going to hear what she has to say.
Hey,
Get off the screen here.
Isn't it true that you were the first person to become physically violent with Travis and not the other way around?
No.
Not at all?
Something or show me something if I can't recall the exact steps of the moments.
Question. Okay, so you were the first one to become physically violent with Travis, not the other way around. Answer. Correct.
Yes, I said correct.
You remember that?
Yes.
So you smashed his iPhone not out of anger, but because you were hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
No, you just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell the jury what the shit is.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when you're... I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
Well, if you were responsive...
4 men arrived when Rudolph's girlfriend contacted them, claiming Rudolph had assaulted her after she found texts from other women on his phone, telling them to come shoot up the house.
Were you aware before you left for Mr. Rudolph's house that your sister had smashed Travis's cell phone?
No. One of those men, the girlfriend's brother, testifying he was throwing punches at Rudolph during the fistfight, but insisting no one pulled a gun and all 4 ran and got into their car. But
did your sister tell you prior to going over there to have a talk that she hit him over the head with a trophy?
No.
Did your sister tell you before you went over there to have this chat that she smashed his PlayStation?
No.
Did she tell you that she picked up a tequila bottle and hit him over the head?
No.
Did she tell you that she called Tierney, his sister, and threatened to have him killed?
No.
Did she tell you that she called his mother?
See, and I understand what my dog was trying to do. He was just trying to protect his sister. I mean, if somebody told me that somebody put my hands on my sister, ain't no telling what I do. I may pull up on them, give them a good stern talking to from what they alleged say they trying to do. But I mean, I'm gonna do something because you ain't finna just put your hands on my sister, yet another female, and they let me know. But I mean, right here just doesn't make any sense. Like the fact that they actually came up here, drove 30 minutes away, because this is in West Palm Beach, Florida. They drove 30 minutes away to try to see what was going on, and this whole thing just went left. They lost a whole friend out of this. It was 4 friends. One of the friends allegedly got shot. So this is the whole situation right here. That honestly, this Travis Rudolph person, he may get charged with this, because after watching the Tory Lanez case we saw, even though the person that they're talking to, they always goes on stand, looks like a dirty person, somebody you'd never be friends with, it doesn't escape the point. Doesn't escape what the whole case is about. The case is, did you kill this person? Did you shoot this person? Did you kill this person? Is it stand your grounds? And they're already saying that stand your grounds can't be used because he shot at 39 times. You can't shoot at 39 times and then you stand your ground. You maybe can shoot 2 times, but not 39 times. That's
innocent.
You think it's innocent?
Innocent.
What, for real?
Well, I mean, he was attacked at his house, which is his property.
Uh-huh.
And if he's trying to take out the attackers, well, who's to say that 2 or 20 shots is what you need to defend yourself? Who can put a limit on what you need to defend yourself, especially when he's facing multiple intruders, when there was 3-4 men that were attacking him. So I feel like he'll beat this. They've already caught the girlfriend in many lies. And they even have the text where she told them to shoot him. And then the brother says he's a dead man walking. So, I mean, they already got preconceived attempted murder by the other party.
True. And I mean, none of the stories are adding up. Like, the brothers are saying that, we got the text message from my sister saying that, something happened. She got slammed twice on the ground by her boyfriend, alleged boyfriend. So, I got my squad. We drove over there. I just wanted to talk to him. But the whole defense team is saying, if you wanted to talk to him, why did you bring guns? Why are guns in the situation? If you wanted to talk to him, how come when you were there, you lied? You told the cops that, I just walked up, knocked on the door, and he came out shooting. That's not what happened. We have a witness saying that you came with 4 people, you jumped on him, then Travis's brother came out, you jumped on him too. So that's the reason why, Travis ran into the house, got his gun, and started doing what he had to do. Which is crazy and which is sad. This is what goes to show when these women out here, they sit here and be all extra, because that's what she basically was. She was extra. She over here saying, he put his hands on me. I need to come over here and shoot this ish up. And now she's in court saying, when you mad and you heat of the moment,
you say whatever.
You say whatever. I mean, like, yeah, you can say whatever. I understand.
But if a murder happens and then they pull your text and you're telling someone to murder someone,
that's your fault. You're gonna
get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble. And they're over here asking her questions like, if you feel like you had nothing to worry about, why were you Googling stand your ground laws? Why were you Googling up can you be found as an accomplice if you weren't there, but you basically told somebody to do something? Like, you look.
And the neighbor got him red-handed, and they said, the neighbor saw everything that happened. He saw them fighting. He saw her just standing there and not getting into it. And
Exactly.
he said that they have prior history of fighting outside, and it always seems like she's the aggressor, always the one slapping him up, and he never does anything. So, I mean, she even has a history and witnesses saying that she's the aggressor.
Exactly. And also, what makes it even worse, one of her brother's friends went on the stand and said, this is how she is. They was like, oh yeah, so when she texted you and said, come shoot this ish up, well, how'd you take that? How'd you respond? Because the girl was like, oh yeah, I don't understand why people would feel like that when I say come shoot this ish up, I meant go shoot him up, or go shoot his mama up, or go shoot the house up, or go shoot the brother up. I'm like, what? Why else would you say that?
She's like, I meant everything but him.
Like,
but then she was like, but why would I say that? She was like, I live there too. I don't want my stuff shot up.
Exactly.
And she's like, I didn't really mean it. It was just all talk.
And it just didn't make any sense. And the brother's friend went on the stand and said, when she goes around, she always talks like this. When she gets mad, she gets all extra. She gets all extra and say things she don't mean. So when she said, come shoot this ish up, I ain't taking no mind. I ain't bothered with it. I ain't worried about it like that. Cause she's always like this. So I mean, we gonna see how this court case goes. I mean, I feel like when it comes,
he's gonna beat the case.
I feel like he would, if it was all
beat the body.
If it was based off mannerism, he'd beat it. Cause she's the aggressor and all this stuff. Cause if she didn't go ahead and say, come shoot this ish up.
I think that's all the evidence you need there. She's the aggressor, and then you have her text messages, which she originally deleted, that they had to get from the records of her telling him to attack him.
Yeah,
so if he's being attacked and defends himself, I don't know what you could charge him with.
I mean, cause only thing is because let's say somebody comes to your house, they fight you in your front yard, you run into the house, and then you run outside. They're halfway down the block, and then you chase them with a gun. And then you shoot 39 times. You can't call at some point in time. It's considered overkill. Like it's over. Like you can't shoot that much time. So that's what they basically.
We're in Texas. We don't believe in overkill.
I mean, this is Florida. I mean,
Florida's like Texas Junior.
Exactly. And see, he's in a situation, so he might get off. I mean, we don't know. I mean, one of the friends ended up dying, got shot. They got pulled up. They pulled over. They pulled over to the cops. They lied to the cops.
Can you imagine getting packed out, not for your friend, not for yourself or the girl that you're with, but for your friend's sister lying? And then you get packed out by the boyfriend, and then he beats the case, and no one's gonna do nothing about nothing.
Exactly, and you see what happened. Like the brother only believed everything the sister said, because as soon as he went on stand, the lawyer was like, "Oh well, did you know that your sister hit him in the head with a trophy, hit him in the head with a glass bottle? Did she broke his PlayStation?" And like I'm like, damn, like that's a lot of stuff she broke, and the fact that she hit him in the head with a bottle and a trophy. I'm surprised he didn't get a concussion, but he was like, the brother was like, "Oh no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that." I mean, like, this is why you don't really just jump to conclusions. And this is why I understand why girls get mad and they say, "Oh yeah, we don't like men because men don't help us in the street." You know, like, because women always say like, we get attacked in the middle of the street and nobody wants to help us. They want to just keep walking. I'm like, because this is why. We don't know what can happen. You don't know what's happening. I'm gonna end up getting shot. My friend gonna end up getting shot, and nobody wants to end up getting shot because you are in a toxic situation that you or him should have been left from the jump.
Yep.
Exactly. And then, like, you know how it always goes. You ever been in a situation where like you help somebody in a toxic situation, and then 2 days later you talk to him like, "Hey, so how you doing with that situation?" I'm like, "Oh, we back together. You know, we kissed and made up." He said sorry. You like, but you knocked your tooth out. I guess so. Ended like some blue face stuff.
Yeah, it's that blue face love.
It is what it is. That toxic love is what's going on. I mean, I guess everybody acting bad, man. Comment below. Let us know how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like Travis should be found innocent, and that they really should lock up the three friends, and also the girl? The girl should get the electrocution chair, because I mean, what she did was foul. She the reason why.
Yeah, she's not gonna get that, but she should get in some sort of trouble.
Horrible. And she just rude, and like you saw her in the courtroom,
she be trying to argue with everybody.
You know, Georgia wasn't having that, man. But hey, man, it's real wild. We'll keep you up to date with that, man. Keep it up, man. But hey, man, this next topic right here is one of my favorite rappers, my dog Bankroll Freddie. He in jail right now on a RICO charge in Arkansas. He's an Arkansas rapper. It looks like here some evidence is coming up about his past, and it looks like here when he was living in Atlanta, in a hotel room, you know, trapping, serving that good grass, that a cop tried to rob him. And I really didn't expect this to happen. Like, I wouldn't expected somebody that was an ex-cop that would actually try to set up and rob a drug dealer in a hotel room and knowing he on camera. I thought you'd be smarter than that.
Yeah, and it looks like he's wearing his stuff, right?
Yeah, he wearing his whole little SWAT team outfit. Even though he was fired, he wasn't even supposed to be here. He was wearing his whole uniform. He thought he was gonna get away with this.
So he was already fired from being a cop at this point?
Yeah, at this point he's already fired from being a cop. He just had the uniform, because, you know, I mean, you always have extra uniforms. You don't give him all the clothes.
Yeah.
But we got a video about this. Let me show you what happened.
Ex-Atlanta police officer Justin Thorne is preparing to serve a 10-year prison sentence after he pled guilty earlier this month for his role in the 2019 armed robbery of Freddie Gladney III, who's better known by his stage name Bankroll Freddie. The rapper and his cousin were preparing to check out of the Cobb County motel near the Battery when the armed robbery went down. Before the armed robbery, surveillance photos showed Thorne backing his gray Charger into a spot next to a Camry carrying the two gunmen. After a brief exchange, the two gunmen were seen walking into the motel. Now, Justin Thorne was already on the 4th floor playing lookout for the two men. As Freddie Bankroll and his cousin prepared to check out of their room, Justin Thorne knocked on their door.
He said, "I'm here for suspicious activity going on up here." So I said, "What you mean?" We headed out. We're packing our bags. Suspicious activity, just me and him. My cousin comes to the door. "Hey, this is my room. What's going on?" Guy come from the side, you already know what time it is.
Freddie Bankroll escaped without injury, but his cousin was pistol whipped multiple times. In a previous bond hearing, Justin Thorne's attorney, Lenny Franco, told the judge that his client got involved because he and his family had been threatened. It's unclear who the threat came from, but a Channel 2 Action News investigation discovered about 2 weeks before the armed robbery, Thorne resigned from APD amid an internal affairs investigation into reports that he offered to take a payment from a suspect with an outstanding warrant in exchange for making the warrant go away. Now there's
I mean, look at that. He over here double dipping. So he over here
trip dip.
He over here working for the cops. Then on top of that, he
working in the streets.
He taking money from local drug dealers to try to wipe away your charge. I mean, I don't know how I want to feel about this. I mean, like, it's a win for the drug dealers because, you know, you never want to charge them. You never want to get pulled over for some BS and get caught with 100 keys. So, I mean, I understand, you know, well, they trying to do it, but at the same time, you doing too much, man. You got too much dip on your chip. You got way too much dip on your chip, man. You over here trying to rob a drug dealer because, you know, the way that people feel like is if you rob a pedestrian can call him like, hey, this person robbed me for my flat screen TV. He stole my coffee set. He did all this and that. But if you rob a drug dealer, ain't no drug dealer call. I mean, some do. You see every now and then a drug dealer called 911.
Funny ones.
Like, oh, he robbed me for £9. He robbed all £9. Or you see like Judge Mathis. She be like, oh yeah, Judge, man. You know, I woke up one day and she flushed like a whole pound of weed down the toilet. And the girl be like, sure did. Now do it again. But I mean, enough about that. But I mean, that's funny.
I'll do it again.
That's what they say. But I mean, this is what
this guy, he just looks like he was already in trouble.
That's why you don't trust light-skinned cops.
He was under investigation, so he quit because he didn't want the investigation to go through. I wonder what happens, like, if you're a cop under investigation, like, if you quit, do they still go through with it? Because you could still get arrested for what you were doing, right?
I mean, you still get arrested, but I guess you can always get the job back.
If you quit, they don't pursue it as much.
It's probably like one of those situations. They don't pursue it as much, or you may be able to keep your job. It may be like one of them HR things where, like, if you quit your job, you can come back. But if we fire you for like call avoidance or something like that, like, you can't come back.
Yeah,
it's probably like one of those situations why he did this. But I mean, like, this is just sad. I hope he gets beat up in jail and he has to serve up the whole 10 years because you can't be over here serving the law and at the same time robbing the dope boys. I mean, like, you got to pick a side. Either you with them or with us.
When you play both sides, this is where you end up in jail. Either in jail or shot. It looked like his team was doing the shooting though.
Exactly.
No, they were doing the pistol whipping.
They're
trying to make an example out of Bankroll Freddie, and then once they get caught, they're trying to play like, well, they threatened me first, so we were just trying to take it to them. Get out of here with all that.
It don't make any sense. Then they got him on camera running downstairs. They got the whole phone situation. One thing I don't understand is, like, how you a cop and you don't know that they tracking your phone. Like, if you about to do some crazy stuff, you need to leave your phone at home.
And he's wearing like his full uniform and stuff, so people are gonna be like, that's just so and so in his uniform. It's ridiculous, but
you deserve to get
we could
caught.
Talk about crooked cops all day. What else we got on the docket?
What else? Comment below. Let us know how you feel about this cop system. Do you feel like 10 years is enough? Should it get longer than 10 years? I mean, I feel like he should get 15. I just feel like he should get
just like Tory,
because he pistol whipped the brother. And on top of that, he did a whole bunch of other stuff. And on top of that, you don't know how many charges.
Give him the Tory Lanez sentence, 15.
Imagine, before we move on to the next topic, imagine that that you was one of the drug dealers, that he got one of your charges removed off. And now he got caught. Now the charge he got removed off is going back on your record.
I want a refund.
He's in jail now.
You get a refund by any means.
You going to the jail cell putting hands to face?
It's not hands, it's feet. It's getting curb stomped. Send a message.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of sending a message, man, this next step right here really tried to send a message. He tried to make y'all meet Jesus. This is why I don't take planes. This is why I'm taking the Greyhound or I'm driving. So if we're going to New York and it's a 28-hour drive, we driving.
We ain't driving.
We driving.
You can drive. I'm going to take a plane. This is what I not do. So say what? Man arrested for opening emergency exit door while the plane was 700 feet in the air. So allegedly this plane was descending overseas and someone opened the door. And people say you can't open the door when you're in the air. It's true when you're up above the clouds. But once you're on the descent and you're below a certain amount, you can open the door. And they were only at 700 feet. So you can definitely open the door. Is this a video we got?
Yeah.
Ripped open the plane's emergency door minutes before landing.
It is recklessly endangering all the other passengers and crew on the airplanes.
Airline officials say the plane carrying 194 passengers was about 700 feet above the ground when a man in his 30s, seated in the exit row, was allegedly tinkering with the handle and eventually opened the door.
How could a passenger open a door like this while the flight is still up in the air?
It can be opened in the last few seconds of flight so that should on landing, the airplane end up off the side of the runway, you can get the doors open and get the evacuation started.
At higher altitudes, cabin pressure helps seal the doors on most planes, so it wouldn't open even if someone tried. But just before landing, that pressure is gone and doors are able to be opened. An Asiana Airlines representative telling NBC News the plane landed safely following the incident and that 9 passengers were taken to the hospital for minor breathing issues. The man who opened the door, detained by police. The scare in Korea conjuring a rash of other airborne incidents in the U.S., spurred by unruly passengers. Earlier this year, a Delta passenger was arrested at LAX after opening the emergency door and sliding off the plane before takeoff. Tonight, another scare in the sky with passengers
That's
grateful to
crazy.
be back on
They're just
solid
sitting
ground.
there taking it.
Steve Patterson, NBC.
I mean, you in a seat, but it's really nothing you can do about the whole situation. But I mean, I don't know what people's going on with their fascination of touching shiny red things. Because I mean, if you in high altitudes, you flying down, why would you pull the lever? Like, what you think is gonna happen? You gonna die. You ain't got no parachute.
You're gonna get Final Destination
On yourself. How you Final Destination yourself?
I don't know, but people are DTDs. It seems like more and more people are losing their minds. It just seems like the world's a messed up place, and people are doing random and scary things. So hopefully this never happens to you. Always try to say a prayer before a flight, and always try to be ready for any crazies in case you're gonna jump up and halukin someone down. In case they're trying to do some dumb stuff on a plane.
Exactly. And this is why I feel like they should start having police officers by these emergency doors. Because, I mean, I understand you trying to be all inconspicuous with it. You don't want people to know, like, where's the undercover cop at. So you know how, so you want to try to act accordingly. I mean, act on accordingly. So, yeah, because, because that's how it really is. Like, you go on the plane, people start acting all crazy. Then, like, it's some random person that was, like, in the back row, some random spot comes out of nowhere and be like, it's a cop. But now, if you already know that they're designated by the emergency door, like, you may try to act better. I mean, it may help the airport.
They should have a cop by the emergency door.
So you know what's up, so you can act right.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like most planes have cops on it now, like undercover, if it's one or two. I don't know if they're doing that as much anymore, but I know for a long time they were doing that.
True. I mean, with situations like this, even though we far away and removed from 9/11, people still scared about it. People still remember it. I mean, this could have gave flashbacks of past 9/11 incidents. Because I mean, you never know. Like, why would somebody?
Man, you know what's crazy? Think about all the kids now. They probably don't even remember that.
Facts.
They probably don't even know what that is. I mean, I was young. I was in 5th grade.
I was
9/11.
I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, you were in like high school.
7th grade is in high school.
I'm just kidding.
I was in advanced history class. I was smart. That was back when I was smart. Before I found out I was dumb. But I mean, we didn't find any news about who is this person, how much time he will get. Because I mean, I really don't.
Overseas.
It's overseas, first off, in Korea. They don't play it at number one. But if it was here in America,
they're probably giving him 20 years. They're probably giving him a double Tory.
You think
30?
They get somebody a 20, a 30 or sentence.
30 piece.
Open up a door lever?
I don't know, man. It's South Korea.
I mean, but if it was in America, how long do you think he'll get?
I mean, I don't know if it would maybe like 6 months and then probation or something. or less, or just like 5 years probation.
I mean,
they want to be a-holes.
I mean, true that. Most likely, what's gonna happen is he's not gonna be able to fly anymore because he's gonna be on the no-fly list. Because you really, the fact I don't even know why you even play with the emergency button when you 700 feet in the air.
You never play with the button.
But comment below. Do you feel like this dude is a complete goofy? Should he get jail time, or should he just get off with a whole warning? Because I mean, at the end of the day, they said this really shouldn't have happened because the emergency hatch button should have stayed locked all the way until the plane was like probably level down and on the ground. But shit happens.
Yeah, people are crazy, man. People can do crazy things. The robot's going to take over soon anyway. Skynet is coming.
But speaking of taking over, it looks like here, but speaking of the robots, these sea urchins, these sea creatures are finally getting smart. Not only are
I thought we were supposed to have a video, man.
No, I forgot about that. Not only are humans getting smart and evolving, these sea creatures are getting evolving
orcas.
also. The orcas. I mean, besides them, I know there's dolphins. Dolphins are getting smarter. A lot of
dolphins have been smart.
They call me Flipper. But it looks like here the orchards, the free willies are out here learning how to tip over boats and make them capsize. We seen video of it.
Scientists say orcas are learning coordinated attacks and have sunk 3 boats so far. We've seen videos of them ramming, and they're even teaching their younglings to ram the boats too. Supposedly one of them got hit by a bigger boat and it scarred them for life. So then they've been attacking boats. And they always attack like the medium, small boats because they can actually do damage to those.
So basically, it's a better woman. It's a better woman fish. She got used and abused. She's outside.
Just like you.
Pause. She's been
inside, outside.
So it's a orchid whale. It's been used and abused. I guess it's probably been attacked by fishermen because you know how we are. We overdo stuff. Probably ran into a couple big boats that weren't supposed to be there. Saw a whole bunch of his whale friends get kidnapped and turned to chicken nuggets by McDonald's. So I mean, you got a little trauma there.
Who's eating whale chicken nuggets?
You ever had whale chicken nuggets from McDonald's with the Big Mac sauce?
I don't know. I've seen you do crazy things at 3 a.m. I've seen you tackle some whales at 3 a.m.
We gonna see. Pause.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is real smart. Yeah. I'm surprised that whales are finally doing this. They're hitting the boats in the middle of the boat, and they just keep ramming it until it either flips over, gets a hole, and it sinks.
And then they wait for the people to jump out, and then they grab the people by their feet and they pull them to such a depth where they can't swim up in time, so they drown. They're really tacticians. You gotta watch these evil beasts.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
Free Willy isn't free anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this whole world is doomed. Just like you said, the whole AI thing is
how the computers are turning against us. The fish are turning against us.
Next is gonna be the eggs are turning against us. You see, eggs is like $10 a cart.
It's time to take some shrooms and leave this room.
It's time to start being a vegan. You ready to be vegan? Eat cauliflower buffalo wings.
You might as well just give me your man card so I can cut it up. You might as well start taking estrogen.
Oh Lord! Speaking of that's disrespectful. But speaking of disrespects, man, this next topic right here, it's just so extra disrespectful.
Dumb.
We got Sony PlayStation 5 releasing a upcoming handheld device. I don't even know the name of it yet, but it looks like here you can actually play your PS5 games on the handheld device, but you can't actually. The down part is you can't leave your house.
No, that's not it. You can leave your house.
And they
you just have
to
be on good Wi-Fi.
They say, but you're never in good Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi that you need is too high.
If you go to a good hotel, they'll have good Wi-Fi.
So don't go to Holidays Inn.
Or if you're going to like an Airbnb that has good Wi-Fi.
So don't go to La Quinta.
Basically. Don't go to Motel 6 is what they're telling you. But basically what this is, it said it's a handheld PlayStation 5 streaming device, which is kind of weird. It's like a controller with an iPad in the middle. And you already have to have a PS5 and you have to have the games because basically all you're doing is streaming from your console to your handheld, which I don't understand why it's even a thing because if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, if you have their app, you can stream to your phone and then just connect it. You can even connect controllers now via Bluetooth to your phone. So it's like you can do that without this. So I don't know why they're making an expensive thing that if you already have a controller, which you do because you have a console and you have a phone, you can do this. And they even make, I own one of them. It's a thing that clips on the controller that holds
the little handheld device thing?
Yeah, that holds your phone. So you don't even have to hold your phone. It makes it like a Game Boy connected to the controller where the screen's up here and then you just hold the controller right here. So it's like, why would you pay? What are they going to charge? $200, $300, $400 for that?
I mean, more than that. Probably like $600, $700. Probably be the price of an iPhone.
And you know what that Amazon holder was like $15. And especially if you got one of the bigger phones like the iPhone Pros with the giant screens, I mean, you'll be fine. Shoot, even if you are one of those people, people don't get iPads that much anymore because their phone can do everything. But if you have a bigger iPad, you could stream to that with a controller. So I don't know. I feel like it's a waste. They got to bring something to the table when they unveil more information with this.
I mean, we got a video for this. Let's watch the video.
And then we can hate on some more.
So this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch HD screen and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless controller. We look forward to sharing more information in the near future.
Man, it's only 8 inches, so that's pretty big to you, huh?
Stop playing with me, whatever. I'm a big boy over here, big 15. Big 15. Hang all the way down in my Air Forces. But I mean, here it is right here. PlayStation dropping the ball. One thing that people were saying that with PlayStation products, they really don't last long. If you remember back in the day, they used to have the PSP. I love the PSP, man. That was a real gem. You used to have a PSP?
Yeah, I still have it.
What?
I don't use it, of course, anymore, but I still have my old one.
Did you have a lot of games for it?
I had a handful of games, but the main game I always played is I just played Grand Theft Auto. I had San Andreas on there, so like that was the most fun game on there. And then San Andreas had its own radio, which had different radio stations. So if you wanted to listen to rock or rap, they had a decent playlist for either.
Did you unlock yours also? I remember people like
jailbroke it. No, I never did. I should have. But yeah, I would even download some videos onto it because like you could buy the extended like the memory sticks, so you could give a lot more memory to your PSP. And I would even put music and movies on there. But I even had the little movie discs too, because they would always like go on sale, so you could always find a decent deal on some of the movies for the PSP. Man, I thought the PSP was cool because it was like having like a PlayStation 2.5.
Basically, a Game Boy with more graphics.
It was like having like a console in your pocket because it was
true.
It was as good as a PlayStation 2. It was actually better than a PlayStation 2, but it probably wasn't quite PS3 level. But it was like I said, like a PlayStation 2.5 in your pocket.
But if you're gonna get this whole device, just know you have to. It only plays games that you download from your console in the gaming store. So if you have the actual hard copy disc of it and you save it into the system, you can't play it. So I mean, that's a little L right there in your face.
You know what's funny is it's the same thing with the Xbox. Like when I stream from the Xbox, like I hardly ever do it, but stream to play a game on my phone. If I have the game on my console, I could just pick it and it'll play it on my phone. But it's if a game I have a disc on it, it'll be like, please load the disc while I'm not home. But if I left, like, say I was playing 2K and I go to play 2K on the phone and I left the 2K disc in the console, I can still play 2K.
But does the game system have to be on or can it be off?
It turns on by itself from you. It's funny. What's funny is if you actually are streaming to your phone, and you like someone's home and you're not home, and you tell them to go into your room, they'll be able to see that the Xbox is on. So it's just like your TV isn't on, but the Xbox is on. And what's funny is if they turn the TV on, they could actually see you playing. Because you're just like cloud playing your Xbox or cloud playing your PlayStation.
Sounds smart.
And what was funny is like say I was playing 2K, and then or like anybody, say you're at home or you're on a road trip and you're playing over Wi-Fi and you're like, dang, I want to play this other game. Well, let me tell my significant other, let me call my wife real quick. Hey wife, could you take out this disc and put in this disc, and then you'd be able to play.
That's too much. See,
That's
man,
funny.
That's too much work.
That's why most people now just do digital downloads. Most people don't even really buy physical copies of games. Most people just want the disc for the Blu-ray.
See, I mean, that's my problem. I think I'm old school with it because I need the physical disc. I need to have the disc.
I like
in
it
my
more
hand.
too.
So I mean, then
I like to get the collector's box.
True.
And all that.
True. And then on top of that, like I always feel like I'm gonna be that type of person that's gonna forget my password. So I'm gonna have all these the games downloaded on my game system, and then I'm gonna forget the password, and it's gonna be an L.
Yeah, that's why I just don't forgive your password.
You always forget your password.
Write it down. Put it in your notes. Put in your save passwords.
Nah, man, not when you went to the LeBron James University. That means you're extra smart. That means you got future vision.
Speaking of LeBron James has been playing the last few months with an apparent torn tendon in his foot. We got a clip from way earlier where he was talking about this, and we'll see, if LeBron will be able to come back and play next season, but we'll give our thoughts. Let's play this clip.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to LeBron James' feet, and he told me I shouldn't.
And then look at you now. You you're out the playoffs. You lost to the Denver Nuggets. I mean, got swept by the Denver Nuggets. And then we always I hate when this happens. As soon as a team gets kicked out of the playoffs, that's when all the real injury report comes out.
Well, I didn't know if you knew before I lost, but now since we're lost and we're done, let me just tell you that I was playing with 2 broken wrists and 2 broken ankles and a broken spine, but I still went out there for my team.
You dummy. You should have done with Kawhi. You see what Kawhi Leonard out here doing? He ain't
No, Kawhi is out here sitting like half the season and coming out for the playoffs, playing 2 games and being like, "Oh, I'm actually injured for real." No one wants that. Him and Paul George are phonies. But LeBron, I think he played through it. I think he was maybe going to been okay, but I think him playing as hard as he did, that he probably like made it to where he has to get surgery now.
True, and
I think he'll get surgery.
And they're saying in this video clip that we have here, let's see. So this video clip that we have here shows that this was happening 2 months ago. So around that point in time, that's probably a week after the All-Star game. They just got their team. They're trying to get them to blend in jail. So I understand what LeBron's doing. Like, you don't know how long you have this team. The playoffs is coming up. Y'all need to be as one. Y'all need to have more team chemistry.
Well, at that time, they were way behind. They weren't even going to make the play-in. So
he was trying.
Yeah, he was trying to get back as quick as he could.
True. I mean, and they did it. I mean, I gotta say that they did what they had to do. They was a play-in team. They won their games. They made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. That's when they got swept. I mean, I say it's because of injury.
Straight up bums. Dallas at least won 1 game last year in the Western Conference Finals.
I give them
They
that.
got gentlemen swept. They didn't get completely swept.
And that's what I was surprised about. Like, how you let Steph Curry win at least 1 or 2 games so he wouldn't get swept at all.
That was such an intense series. Like, whoever wins this is going to the finals between Golden State and the Lakers. Like, this is like the mini championship right here. Whatever team wins, this is going all the way. And they're like, the Lakers won. It's the Lakers' year. Sweep. It was like, I wonder if the Warriors would have got swept too.
About I think
by
they
Denver, you think?
Yeah, they would have. Because Draymond can't stick no.
Jokic, yeah, he ain't sticking no Jokic for the whole series.
No, and they got Jokic over here looking like Tim Duncan. He's so amazing. He can do the hook shot.
I'm surprised the NBA let that happen because the Tim Duncan and the Spurs NBA finals were the lowest watched NBA finals. And the Jokic versus Jimmy Butler Miami Heat finals is probably going to be the lowest watched finals ever, but we'll get to that in a minute.
True.
But I hope the best for LeBron. I don't think he'll retire. He wants to play at least 1 or 2 years. You just see play with one or both sons. It'll be interesting to see what he does, but all the best to him and his foot, and hopefully he comes back strong.
True. I mean, can you see LeBron James coming off the bench?
No.
You don't think so?
Too big of a name.
Oh,
I feel like he could play bench minutes where like he starts, but he's only playing like 25 minutes a game during the regular season because they want to save him. And like him averaging like like he's still averaged almost 30 points a game this year, right? Yeah,
True.
30 points.
29. I mean, at this point in
him
time,
averaging like
29,
23, like 22, 23 points a game, but playing like 25, 28 minutes a game.
I mean, long so
playing like either like the 6-man type of minutes, but still be a starter.
True. But I mean, what they really need to do is get rid of AD. They get rid of AD. I forgot. I seen some trade happening. They get rid of AD. Get rid of
Vanderbilt. They need to keep Austin Reeves.
Keep Austin Reeves? You think so?
Oh yeah, Austin Reeves the show. Hillbilly Kobe's him.
Okay.
Keep Austin Reeves. They need to get rid of D'Angelo. They need to keep Rui. They need to keep LeBron, of course. I don't know who else. I mean, I think you bring back D'Angelo if you can keep him for like a low amount and he can be your backup point guard, but I don't think he got it as a starter. I think you keep Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt's a good regular season player. He'll give you a lot of effort and be able to eat up a lot of minutes throughout the season. And I think they need another center. I think they need a big man to back up AD.
Yeah, they didn't Bamba. Bamba. I didn't see him play at all. Then you got Dwight.
Yeah, he was injured. Dwight Howard's overseas.
Dropping 50-point baskets every time.
Shanghai Sharks.
Trying to recruit Dylan Brooks and LeBron James and them and Aaron and Gilbert Arenas. But I mean, we
not Gilbert. Gilbert's been retired.
He wants to Gilbert on the team. But I mean, we're gonna keep you more posted on the update. Off season's coming up. Draft is coming up. So we got more sports for you. Shout out Lakers, and it's time to move on to the next topic. We got my dog Scottie Pippen claiming that Michael Jordan was a horrible player. I don't know what he's smoking, but I knew whatever he's smoking.
Like the Last Dance.
Yes.
Where he said he didn't get his big contract. Like he kind of got hoed one contract, and then he took a medium contract, and he's like, "How come I never got a big contract? Because you always negotiated trash, Scottie. I don't know what to tell you. If you and your lawyer or you and your management team always got you trash deals for trash amount of years or trash amount of money." That's your team's fault. I don't know what to tell you, but let's see what Scottie had to say.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating because I don't believe that there's a great player because our game is a team game and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
No, it's not what it was, Scottie. Scottie needs to remember that Michael Jordan was basically like Allen Iverson. He was the only good player on a bad team. So
didn't Steve Kerr make a game-winning shot?
That was whenever Scottie was there.
Exactly.
That was after. But I'm saying he was saying before he got there. Michael was on teams where he was the only guy that could score, just like Iverson was for Philly. So a lot of teams, the double team fadeaway for him was a better shot than a wide open look than some of his death-to-the teammates.
Okay.
But of course, once Jordan got some competent teammates, he's going to pass the ball more. If he knows you're not going to smoke a layup or you're going to hit the open shot or the open three, he's going to give you the ball.
True.
I think Scottie's just mad about personal issues, and then Jordan's son's piping his wife. I mean, of course you're going to talk trash on him.
Of course. I mean, and like you said before, he made him look bad in The Last Dance. His Michael Jordan's son is piping out Scottie Pippen's wife. She's already going on tour saying that Michael Jordan's son has the best D in the world. She loves that man. It's her man.
And she's wearing Jordans now.
Disrespectful. But I mean, we gonna pray for Scottie Pippen. I mean, like, he out here doing this thing. Every time I hear about Scottie Pippen, he got just as many girls as his wife has whores.
He seems like a loving hip hop reject.
I can see that. I can see Scottie Pippen.
It seems like his wives and all of that. Like, what show was she on? Was it Basketball Wives?
Who? Shaq's?
Scottie Pippen's wife. She on Basketball Wives?
Comment below. What is Scottie Pippen's wife? What was she on? Was she on Basketball Wives or was she like on Real Housewives of Beaumont or something?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like, what do you want to say? Like, you could say the same thing about LeBron. LeBron didn't win until he went to Miami with other
Uh-huh.
All-Stars.
What?
You know, so
Okay.
LeBron was just he was a bad player for all those years in Cleveland when he was an All-Star for all those years, and he took two different bum teams to the finals.
Nah, he made up for that though. He made up for it when he took his Cavs to.
I mean, they got swept by the Spurs when he was young.
That was when he was young. That don't really count. He was just learning. He was a little Padawan.
And then he lost to Dallas.
I think LeBron James' record is like 10-6 or 10-4.
What?
It's like LeBron James' record in the finals.
No, are you kidding? He's a losing record.
Like 10-4. He lost.
He's only won like
1-8, lost 4.
He's 1-4 and like lost 8.
Yeah, 1-4, lost 8.
Yeah.
But he's like the best. He's one of the most clutch shooters out there. But I mean, we're gonna see how.
I'm gonna look it up for real, so we don't try to just go off our brain.
True. But we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, we're gonna keep you updated on the sports. I mean, Scottie Pippen, I feel like he a hater. He just mad at the moment because Michael Jordan's son got him. He thought the whole Michael Jordan hovering over from cloud would be finally over with. But I mean, it's never gonna be over with when you're around greatness. What you like?
What is he? LeBron James' final record is he 3? No, he's 4-6, right?
He's 4-6 in what?
He's 1-4 and lost 6.
Okay, he's won 4 playoff. What's the conference
won 4
finals?
rings
And lost. Oh, and so he went to 6 finals.
He's been to 10.
He's been to 10 finals and lost 6.
He's only won 4.
I mean, it's not really that bad. It's only 2 away from 50%. So like a good 40%.
So he basically wouldn't make the playoffs with that record.
Oh, I was saying.
And what was Jordan's record again? 6-0.
So you can look that up and rub it in my face?
No, I mean I know it's 6-0. He never lost.
Whatever, man. It is what it is, man. Comment below who you liking. Is LeBron James still the GOAT, or are you an MJ fan, a Kobe Bryant fan? I mean, James Harden might be your GOAT. Who knows? I mean, ain't no telling. What you got?
Oh, they're looking at he's for games, he's won 22 and lost 33 in the finals.
What's the guess? It's all right.
Yeah.
But what's enough about that? It's enough about that game. LeBron James, he's out the playoffs. He in Cancun right now, drinking pina colada with his kid that just graduated, about to go to UFC. But this next people right here, they still in the thick of it. It's still Eastern Conference Finals. The winner just came out, and we got the highlights. Looks like here, my dog Jimmy B served up the biggest L ever.
Jimmy the Hemi Butler.
Exactly, man. He got the Celtics bum behinds out of here. Ain't no more Jason Tatum. It's time to blow that whole group up.
Ain't no more Jaylen Brown. Ain't no more Marcus Dolphin Flop Smart.
Man, send Jaylen Brown to Detroit.
Dallas.
What?
To pair with Luka. Championship contender, baby.
No, we ain't doing that.
I can see it now. But yeah, it looks like Jimmy Butler, and we would have thrown a picture of him killing the Celtics with like Jason Tatum and Brown all looking like disrespected. But we noticed there was always a bunch of funny pictures when every other team lost, but the Celtics lost, and I'm like, where's all the memes?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the best one I saw, and it was just more focused on Jimmy winning. Yeah, you see, like it looks like there's some burning up 4-leaf clovers going in the hot tub.
Ooh, I just realized that. That was funny.
And then he's got the deer on the wall. Oh, he got the Celtic mascot up there, up on the mantle.
I see that.
Yes.
Just disrespectful. Disrespectful. But are you surprised that the Miami Heat beat Boston? I thought they was gonna lose, honestly. And I'm a Miami Heat fan.
I was worried. I was honestly worried. I thought that they were gonna, even when they lost that game, I thought that they were gonna at least like not let it go 7. But then they had that tip in by was it Derek White?
Yeah. That was the luckiest
so
tipping in the
lucky,
world.
Man. And I was like, I thought they were cooked then, and then I was like, the NBA just wants a Memorial weekend game, and so they took it to Game 7. I thought that Boston's a front running team, so I feel like if they got out to an early lead, they would just blow them out. But if it was a close game, the Heat would take it, and the Heat ended up shutting them down,
Exactly,
and blowing them the F out. Especially after Jason Tatum twisted his ankle in the first quarter. So, Luka's son, the poor man Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, will not improve his stature in the league. He's still not as good as Luka.
Exactly. And as I'm looking
Luka got the Kyrie curse, man. We were top 4 seed in the West until we got Kyrie. Blame it on the Kyrie curse because he believes the earth is flat.
Facts. And I mean, with this whole situation, I forgot what I'm going to say. So with this whole situation here, I mean, like with the whole Boston Celtics,
do you think that Jason Tatum is like, because they said they always want to talk how so good about him, and they always want to talk like, oh, he's got more playoff points than Larry Bird. Well, it's like, yeah, Larry Bird competed in 5-6 championships, and he won 3. So it's like Jason Tatum's played all these games to where he could pass him in all-time playoff scoring, but he has no hardware. What's up with that? So it looks like Jason Tatum don't got the clutch gene like Bird.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. They gonna end up blowing up that team and starting all over again. Most likely he might be the only one left on that team, and then
Al Horford's getting older. Do you think they'll bring him back?
He should have never been there.
They let him go, and then they're like they missed him so much that they brought him back because they didn't want to sign him or give him money. So he went to Philly, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up trading for him or getting him back. I don't know. I think Boston's done. I think Jimmy Butler is the real MVP of the East. How are you going to barely win? If you remember, they lost their first play-in game.
Uh-huh.
And then they were down by 10 in the fourth quarter of their second play-in game. And they came back and won that, and then they just kept on winning all the way to the NBA Finals.
Kept winning
True
ever since.
Cinderella story. Now we got to talk about this Cinderella story. Do you think the Cinderella story is going to take him to the top?
Well, they get a long break this time. It starts on Thursday, so that means today's Tuesday, Wednesday. You got a 3-day break. Then you got a 2-day break. Then you got a 3-day. Okay, they got some time.
They're giving a little more days between.
They're giving a little more. I mean, I think right now this Heat versus Denver Nugget game gonna be crazy. I already seen a little beef that Jimmy Butler has with Jokic. I mean, already heard about Jokic. Everybody's saying like he's the poor man Tim Duncan, but I mean he get buckets. I can give him that. So if if the Miami Heat not getting close to the numbers that they get in rebounds, or they not winning the rebounds, Denver Nuggets finna sweep them also.
I feel like Denver is just Tyler Hero supposedly could be back by game 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's already
He's
cleared for basketball workouts.
He's better than Luka.
He's not. He got carried. He always said that he wanted to be in the conversation as Jason Tatum and Luka and and John Morant, and people laughed at him. And it's like he's they're probably like, I'm in the finals, dude. You didn't even play. Calm down. But I don't know. I feel like that Denver just has a bigger team with Jokic, Gordon being a good size, Porter being a good size. Even Jamal Murray's even a good size at point guard, and Caldwell's not small at the 2. They might be able to just big boy him, kill him on the offensive rebounds, get extra looks, and they already got the MVP in a really high-tuned offense. So if they get extra looks for that high-tuned offense, that might be it. But we've also been counting out the Heat all season, saying that they have too many injuries. They have this, they have that. They ain't going to do it done. But they ain't going to get it done until they got it done 3 times in a row, all the way to the finals. So do you think that you're going to go with a consensus pick? Because I know most people are going to pick Denver to dominate the Heat.
I'm going Miami all the way, baby. You already know what it is. 305, stand up. We finna spank that booty. How many games? We going 6. Miami going to win in 6.
On their home court?
On the home court. Miami going to show out. I feel like Denver Nuggets, they not fast enough. They got big bodies, but he got big bodies, and he got a lot of bodies that they can use. Only real person that's going to be
I'm just truly excited that Boston didn't make it. So now I don't have to worry about any Boston and their fans talking trash because they lost. So you might as well just not even have made it. But I think I'm going to go Denver in 6 games, but I would not be surprised. And I'm actually going to go for the Heat in this series. But if I'm just going with my basketball knowledge, I'm going to pick Denver in 6 games. But I would actually enjoy Jimmy Butler getting a title more. So I'm going to say go Heat. I want the Heat to win. but I think Denver will win in 6. I'm just being honest, man.
You're flip flopping, man. You got to pick one
honest.
team. Hey, like I said, man, I guess I got to set the example. So, I mean, I'm going with the Miami Heat. I need y'all to comment below who y'all got, who you think gonna be the MVP, and also how many games is gonna take to be over with. I'm saying 5.
Aaron Gordon's gonna be the Finals MVP.
Ooh,
You
I
heard
don't
it
know
here
about
first.
that.
I'm just kidding.
I say 5. And how many you said again?
You said 5?
5 games.
You said 6 games.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Nah.
I also said 6 games, but I said Denver. You said Miami.
I got Miami in 6.
I'm gonna pick Denver in 6.
All right, we gonna bet on this. I got a case of Twisted Teas.
Oh man, I had a whole case of Twisted Teas I left at the house.
For real?
Yeah.
You over here making me waste money. See, you over here wasting trees again.
Hey, it was your turn to get drinks this day.
Man, whatever, man. But hey, if you already made
I already got them in the fridge for when it's my turn.
I can't stand you. But if you made it,
sorry, I forgot.
If you made it this far, I need y'all to comment below who you got. I got Heat in 6. My coach got Denver in 6. We gonna see who win. We need y'all to see who you think gonna be the MVP. I got the gay person. What's that guy? What's his name? Vincent. I think it's his name. Vincent Gay?
Gabe Vincent?
Gabe Vincent. Yeah,
why do you... Yeah, sorry, guys. They're wondering why my co-host is screaming gay. He's meaning to say Gabe. G-A-B-E.
Oh, my God.
It's Gabe Vincent.
They know what I meant.
They're like... And I was like, what gay player are you talking about? It's Gabe. Gabe. So sorry for that, Gabe Vincent. You're a cool guy. If you're going to hate someone... Talk trash about my co-host because he's the one that was trying you right there.
Whatever, man. Like I was saying, man. Moving on to the next slide, man. It's time for Music of the Week.
Hope y'all had a great Memorial Weekend. Shout out to our troops. Shout out to people that make it this far. We salute you for protecting our country.
But you already know what it is, man. I need y'all to check out TFTC Music Mix number 4, 125 videos. I thought they were showing the views, but I guess they're not showing the views anymore.
No, it's weird. Like when you go, I get screenshots from looking at it on the phone, but it's like only when you're on the computer does it show the views. It's weird. I might have to take screenshots out the computer. So that way y'all can see the views. But I know we on all of our playlists we get over 1,000 views. So we appreciate you all for checking out Music Mix 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're constantly adding music to number 4. We just added some new Dirk songs, so check it out. And we're definitely gonna add a lot more music to there. So stay in tune. TFTC Music Mix number 4. But we got a bunch of new music dropping.
We of course we got that Lil Durk Almost Healed. Say postponed to that. We're gonna talk about that. Got that Kodak Black. Moneybagg Yo didn't drop this tape because Taylor Swift. Let me see who else is on here. Who else did I hear? I still didn't hear that Suicide Squad. I heard that FMB DZ P Rock Baby. I heard that tape. It wasn't that good. And then who was I heard? I think Manolo, this granny, I forgot her name is.
What?
Manolo, it's Stunner for Vegas baby mama. She just had a baby like 2-3 days ago. She dropped the album this past Friday.
Comment below if you watch or not watch, but listen to Suicide Boys. Let's see, they get a lot of love.
Let's see,
a lot of people say the Suicide Boys good. So let me know if you should be watching or listening.
I also heard that Cash Trail, Cash 4, it wasn't that good either. I ain't really care for that. But I mean, music is getting a little better. I mean, hopefully it gets a lot more better than this. I'm still waiting on the whole Travis Scott to drop. Still waiting on another DaBaby drop. Hey, Boston Richie finna drop a tape.
No one cares about snitches. But let's get into your music pick.
We got Kodak Black, Pistols and Pearls. At first, it had to grow on me. I mean, like 21 tracks. When I first played it, I was like, it's a whole bunch of singing and stuff like that. I ain't really care for it. But I mean, once I got in my little vibe, once I smoked on that Zaza, and I played this tape, I'm like, this tape is real good.
You need a pound of Zaza for this tape to be good.
Nah, you don't. I mean,
it's actually purely mediocre. Like, I don't know. I stopped listening, like, I was like 8 songs in and liked only 1. So, I don't know. Put in the comments below if I'm wrong. I don't know. I like Kodak, but I'm not a super fan. So put him below if you like this album and if what you rated it 1 through 10.
10. I'm giving it a 10.
It's not a 10,
It's a
fool. You were
10.
skipping a bunch of songs too.
No, actually not anymore. After I started playing it, I like a lot more. I like them all really now because you got to you have to really be in a chill vibe. Like you got to be chill, sitting down, and it's more like him just being in this emotion, talking about how he just over here getting money and he over talking to all this girl, but I ain't gonna wife you. I spend money on you, and you ain't accepting that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep it moving. That's basically what he's talking about.
Nah, Kodak's good. Check him out. Gives him some support. He's probably gonna need it. I bet this album's selling like 45K first week.
I can get it probably like 50, 60K. I give him like 50, 60K, but I mean, real album of the week.
Almost Healed. We got Lil Durk. Almost Healed, releasing a 21 song. It's really 20 songs because the first song's just an intro. And this is actually pretty fire. I would say I like 12, 13 songs out of the 20. I don't really like too many sing-songings. All the Love Durk songs, that's not for me. But he had a couple jams, a couple uplifting songs. He had a classic, reminded me his song All My Life with J. Cole. Reminded me like Gucci Lemonade back in the day with the Kid Choir. That was a great song. He had a song with Chief Wilk and Future. 21 Savage, War About It is a great song. He had a grandson, was also a great song with Kodak Black. Working with Kodak Black there. Had another great song, same side of Rob 49. And that I actually don't really listen to Juice WRLD, I want to be honest. But I did like that Juice WRLD song that Durk did with him.
Yeah, it was fire. That song was good.
He did a song with Morgan Wallen. It's really not my cup of tea, but put in the comments if you like the Morgan Wallen feature. But I would just still say 12. I would say 12 songs out of the 20. It's solid. Anytime you like more than half of the album, that's a solid thing. So go support Durk. It's supposed to be getting like 160, 170K first week. We'll see what the official reports say. But it looks like Durk killed it, blew the competition out of the water, and put the little boys in their place. But that's pretty much it when it comes to new music.
Hey, man, there you go, man. Hot new music coming from TFTC Live. Go check it out. I got the Kodak Black Pistol and Pearls. Like I said, you got to be in the chill vibe. You can't be like on the go, getting on your get money shit. You got to be on your like I'm in my feelings, fuck bitches type shit.
Like 5 Perkies, I'm almost brain dead type shit.
Whatever. And you got the little Durk stuff, you know what I mean? Go check that out. This is classic music. But while you at it, you need to go to Twitter.
Subscribe.
Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Go on Twitter. Hit me up. Feel it Supreme 305. Hit my co-host up.
Papa O'Block, that's me.
Hey. Also, while you at it, you might as well go over to, Crib Reactions. Make sure you check out all our reactions.
All in the description.
We got the best reactions out there. Check us out on Tales from the Crib. We're getting a lot of followers on that. Check us out on TFTC. Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. I'm dropping reels. I told you my code said the Carmelo Anthony video got like almost 3K views. We're going up, baby. I don't see nothing but the top. I see trophies.
Scan the QR codes. Tales from the Crib 210 on the right for IG. The QR code for TikTok on the left. We appreciate all the TikTok love, getting a lot of love on TikTok. So if you want to stay up with the short clips, check us out on TikTok. Crib Reactions, get us to 5K subs. Check out everything else in the description. Remember, we got the Clips channel. If you're too busy to watch us that week and only want to check out your favorite topics, check out TFTC Clips if you want to stay in tune. Remember, TFTC Gaming is where we got all the gaming, and check out everything we do. But it's time for us to get out of here. Let's get the mics out of the way so we can get a pose for our thumbnail, and then we'll get out of here.
My
for
background music.
We're not playing the background music yet. We'll play in the background music when we leave. You want the background music right now?
The piano stuff, the gaming music.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted the Soulja Boy music.
You already know, man. It's posing time, man. Thank y'all for stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching. If you watch this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you like the episode. Let us know, is Kanye West crazy? Do you feel sorry for Ice Spice for getting that fake love? Are you copying me?
I was waiting for you to get you.
Give me a high five. Cut and print. All right, you already know what it is, man. We out, man. It's TFTC boys, man. We going to the top. Hey, man. Hey, we dropping episodes every Tuesday. We getting tipsy on Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. So watch this episode with some barbacoa and a Big Red and enjoy
Put
the
it
show.
in your mouth.
Hey.
2-hour episode, baby, just for our fans. We love you. We'll see you later. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hold on. We're not on screen, co-host. Don't get naked.
Oh, I'm gonna take it off. You already know.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Tales from the Crib, baby. Your favorite podcast in the world. Giving you your favorite podcast every week. 2-hour episode. Are you excited?